Guys, I warned you. I warned you guys, like, what was it, fucking 3 hours ago. I warned you guys. I said we don't play around on this channel. I said we are the most underrated channel on the entire internet. And that is no cap. Alright, here, we're getting straight into it. Look at this, BitBoy. Market manipulation of silver. Alright, I tell you guys, every single time, I tell you guys. Listen, this is a video from me. Talking about
real inflationary costs. Because there's two types of inflation. There's inflation.
This is a video talking me.
Definitely do not keep up with real inflationary costs. Because there's two types who get blown up in Afghanistan. So they're not really producing anything for the economy, but they're taking a massive amount of resources. Is that good for the economy? Are you kidding me? I mean, you don't even need an economics degree to understand that. And that's one of the reasons we have massive inflation. And so the gold prices have been massively suppressed, and they definitely do not keep up with real inflationary costs. Because there's two types.
Did you hear that? That's a video that I just made a day ago, talking about the manipulation of gold prices. Everybody knows this stuff, but nobody's putting it out. And when the best people do put it up, and then we have a video from Crypto Lark. Go watch my video from an hour ago, 3 hours ago, whatever it was. Crypto Lark's talking about Bitcoin's consolidating. You know, he's given the same chart formations, the same consolidation patterns. This channel has 73 subscribers, and we are putting out on par the exact same, if not better, by far, information than these channels that have 300 subs. Alright, let's get right into these charts. We don't play around on this channel. I told you, go watch my video 3 hours ago. I freaking told you guys. I literally, this is like, when I say that this is the most underrated channel on the entire internet, no clickbait. Oh my gosh, let me go find that video I just made 3 hours ago. I literally told you guys that we were going to come up to this area, hit it, and consolidate against everybody in the space. This is the most underrated channel on the entire internet. And when I say no cap, no clickbait, I literally called the price action. We literally deserve like 500,000 subs. Oh my gosh, maybe not 500,000. We don't deserve 500,000. But we are by far and away. We only have 32 subs. Let me see the end of my video. I literally told you guys. I drew it perfect. I told you guys that we were going to hit that level and consolidate in my last video.
Or whatever you're interested in, but it's not looking hot for the economy right now.
Let's see, streamed 4 hours ago. Let me pull it up. Let's see.
This would bring us, if it broke out bullish, it would bring us past these major levels that we were looking at previously. And to the upper band of this Fibonacci retracement. Consolidating in these levels before moving lower would definitely be in the cards. If not, consolidating in these levels right here before moving higher, like one or the other, because remember, this is a trend-based Fibonacci retracement tool. And if you measure with a regular Fibonacci retracement tool, right in this pocket right here is going to be the golden pocket, absolutely substantial.
I'll wait for it. But we definitely covered it in that channel. I told you guys, that's a doji on the... I think this is the wrong video. Yes, that was 4 hours ago. I streamed 3 times this today. Watch this.
And understand that on this channel, we understand everything. We understand the macro economics of the
macro. Oh my gosh, we called this so hard.
So that's what we're looking at on these charts. That's what we're looking at on this channel. And nobody's gonna cover that. We're covering this every single time. And again, if we do continue to really fall down in Bitcoin dominance, we could start taking profit. People could start taking profits from their mid caps to the small caps. Again, get your green bags. I explained it earlier. Do not fall for any of the scammers in the comments. We made it without scammers in the comments. Do not fall for them. I do not endorse anything. I'm not gonna sell you anything. We make plenty of money on this channel. I make plenty of money trading crypto, doing my crypto stuff. We're huge. We're bullish on crypto. It's good. I'm never going to sell you a course. We see way too many people in the finance space pretending that they're experts, saying they're an expert in finance and trying to sell you a course. And in all reality, they didn't make $1 million, so they wouldn't be trying to sell you a $5 course on how to make $1 million. Right?
Let's see.
We can't give you financial advice, but I told you everything responsibility. I'll tell you what I'm doing with my trades and, relative to everything else.
Let's see. I say it like in a second. We already got like what like.
We've been having a lot of problems with lagging on the channel, so I don't want to lag.
Okay, so
and you don't need to see crystal clear right now. You need to see crystal clear. It's on the entire internet. We talk about real stuff. We talk about real. I do not endorse anything. I'm not going to sell you anything. Everything. We understand the macro economics. Just don't get it. They see a pattern. They see a descending triangle. And they say, I'm going to trade this.
Look at this.
I'm not a new trader. I'm an experienced trader. I know these markets. If we see, if we see a confirmation close, if it's not followed by volume, it is not going anywhere. We use the volume as a confirmation tool, and it's one of the most important tools in trading. A lot of these kids, they want to use all the fancy tools. They want to use market cipher. Like, if you know how to use market cipher, like I know how to use market cipher. I mean, it's a good tool for sure. But don't play around.
I'm not gonna waste your time. You can watch that video. It is 15 minutes. Like I streamed it 3 hours ago. 15 minutes. I don't know exactly where. We just told you if it wasn't confirmed by volume, but I called that. And if you guys want to see more like videos of me like pre-planning all these videos, I already have 2 videos. I just showed you 2 videos where I called everything, and I've showed you video after video after video of me calling the price action. I literally called it. Literally. Go watch the video. Go watch the video. Man, this is the most underrated channel on the entire internet, man. Just look at my predictions. Look at what I've said. Go listen to me talk about Cardano and watch it pop off. Watch me talk about Polkadot's top when everybody said it was so bullish. Man, they don't listen, man. You'd be so rich if you listened to me. Alright, so we're still looking for this. We're still consolidating. I hear all these channels running their mouth. They have no clue what they're talking about. I don't care how many subs they have. I don't care if they have 150,000 subs. Bro, we're the ones that are calling the price action. Those kids are hella overrated. Hella overrated. Damn, we need to see a lower low, or we need to see a break of this. This is where everything is right now on Bitcoin dominance. I told you guys, and we're right, and we're always right. And I don't even want to say we're right, but we are right. I was so excited to get into this, but there's not a lot to talk about. I told you the future. We always tell you the future on this channel. And it's like, it just is what it is. Go watch my videos. Go watch my old videos. It's all came true. Doji, that's literally the consolidation of consolidation. I'm gonna pull it up on, I literally streamed it 3 hours ago, but this has been happening every single time. And we only have 73 subs. We don't even have 70, we have 72 subs. We have 72 subs. And we have, I don't know anybody that's predicting price action. Like, we're literally outperforming the top crypto channels. They're calling the price action, they're calling it wrong.
They want to use all the fancy tools. They want to use market cipher. Like, I mean, you know how to use market cipher. Like, and it's one of the most important tools in trade. Get it? They see a pattern. They see a we're keeping you safe in this game. Like, there's nobody that's going to fish out today. We're fishing out today. We got the monthly candlestick, which was huge. Everybody in space knew it was huge.
We were talking about the monthly candlestick. I was looking for a long.
And the fact that the market responded positively to the close, that is monumental. Now, on the macro charts, we still need to look at Bitcoin dominance, because if Bitcoin dominance continues to drop, the volume, if it continues to drop, if that trend continues on Bitcoin, then, you could trade this breakout. But like I'm saying, if the volume's not there, we see this all the time. I've seen this way too many times to do this. They see a pattern, they see a specific triangle, and they say, I'm going to trade this. I'm telling you, I'm not a new trader, I'm an experienced trader. I know these markets.
Look at this. Look at this.
We see a confirmation close. If it's not followed by volume, it is not going anywhere. We use the volume as a confirmation tool, and it's one of the most important tools in trading. A lot of these kids, they want to use all the fancy tools. They want to use market cipher.
I have a better clip than this. Let me keep playing it back. Because I have a better clip than what I just showed you. What I just showed you is okay, and that's kind of... But no, I literally told you guys. The price action was literally... When I say the price is going to pump, it pumps. When I say the price is going to dump, it dumps. When I say the price is going to go up a little bit and consolidate, the price... We literally... Look at your screen. The price goes up a little bit and consolidates. Let's see. It should be like right here. And then we also, BitBoy's talking about silver manipulation, We all know about that stuff. We all know about that stuff in the space. I was talking about gold manipulation. I think gold manipulation, it definitely has a bigger history from what I'm aware of. That's why I was talking about gold manipulation. But you literally cannot print a more consolidation pattern. You could literally not consolidate more and move up. Like, we literally perfectly called it. Let's see if this is it right here.
How they trying to operate. So you have to understand that if you want to trade these crypto markets. You have to understand that, the S&P is, like I said, I was in these markets like heavy.
I don't know. You can rewatch the video. I did say it was going to consolidate, and I did show clips that said that was the case. And I told you guys not to trade this, and I told you guys I would set this up, and I told you guys we'd probably break out of it and consolidate. All right. So what are we looking at? We're looking for a lot of things right now. I'm just so happy. Like, I love being the most underrated channel on the entire internet. Like, what an honor. Like, seriously though, seriously. What an honor to be the most underrated channel on the entire internet. Alright. So what we're looking for is potentially Bitcoin to come down to this level right here. Find this area as support and then bounce off of it potentially. Now, if you're wondering why I'm a supposed crypto expert and this trend line thing is looking weird, where's the touch points on it? believe we were measuring it on the 6 hour. Yeah, see, perfect touch points on the 6 hour. Or they were perfect until we had this pump that we called, but I think it still works. Alright. Let's go down to the lower time frames. So we're looking for a few things in the crypto market right now. We're looking for support. We're looking for potential volume, and we're looking for how we're going to get that volume. So most of the time what we do is we go to BTCD.D, BTC.D, and I set you guys up perfect. Everybody's talking about how Bitcoin's about to go nuts. Ethereum's about to go more nuts. Oh, what do we got here? This could be interesting. Wow, that is interesting. Uh-oh. You really think Bitcoin's about to... I hear so many people, I'm not even going to call out names because I don't want to just roast everybody in the space. Like I said, I love everybody in the space. I'm just so ridiculously overrated. I don't even want to say, like, yeah, we've called the price action better than anybody else in the entire space. That's fine. Except for maybe Carl the Moon and MM Crypto. They are just talented. They are talented. They really, it takes a lot of skill. Like, I can show you consolidation patterns and stuff. They got skill, though. I'm telling you, they have skill. You gotta give credit where credit's due. But by far and away, we are by far and away the most underrated. So again, we have this line. If this breaks this line right here, then if it breaks this line right here, then we set a lower low and continue this downtrend, which we've been covering, which would be huge and kiss Bitcoin dominance goodbye. Like, there's no reason for Bitcoin dominant or kiss Bitcoin's volume goodbye if we break this lower low right here, and everybody in the market's talking at, like, they're literally just it's so irritating because, like, I don't want to hate, but, like, at the same time, I'm for the people. As you can hear from my videos when I'm talking about gold manipulation, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is huge right now. This pump is huge. Let's see what we're looking at on this lower time frames. Ask me questions if you have any questions, but right now this is what we need to be looking at. Like, literally, that's huge. Especially if we get a close on the hourly of that candlestick, that would be huge. I'm for the people. I'm all for the people, you know, on this channel. And I just can't have these, you know, a lot of these guys, they just make content for the freaking views, for the whatever. Bro, if I hit 100,000 subs, hold me to it. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna put ads on my channel. I don't need the cash. Like, that's just crap. Like, why? It's just dumb. You know, if you're really that good at crypto, you know, is seeing like returns like one, you know, you guys have seen my altcoin portfolio. I've had 300, 400 easy percent ROIs on a lot of these cryptos in like small amounts of time. I have plenty of money. I'm good. I really am. I don't need to run a course and be fake like everybody else. I don't need to do all this crap. Like, we're good. Trust me, we're good. We're paid on this channel. You know, we're not fake like everybody else. We're going to actually provide content that's going to help people. That's part of the reason why we're the most underrated. And then also we're calling everything. You know, I tell you guys all the time. I tell you guys we literally put out the same content as like BitBoy, a lot of these other guys before they put them out. We literally talk about the graphs, the charts, everything before they put it out. I was talking about consolidation for the longest time, and then I see Crypto Lark put it out. Hey, I'm just telling you, we're the most underrated. Regardless of what anybody says, you know, we have some of the most accurate, if not the most accurate, besides maybe Carl from the Moon. Carl from the Moon's just freaking talented. He deserves all those subs that he has. Okay, this is huge. Yeah, let's see how Bitcoin's reacting to this. It should be dropping in volume, but we'll see. Because we don't want to assume. Like, the other thing is people assume in all these other markets. They always assume, and we never assume. We are always on the charts. Nobody cares about my opinion. I'm not going to tell you my stupid opinion. I'm going to tell you the charts. So I mean, this is a pretty massive candlestick right there, but then you have this cool off. So there was that pump. Potentially, it was a fake out, is what we would call it. And then again, guys, what we're looking for is, and this is going to be interesting because when Bitcoin dominance drops, yeah, this is going to hit that potentially, and we're going to see if we can find support here or if we're going to break back into that channel. Very interesting to be looking at. Let's see. So we're going to be looking at that chart and then BTC.D. This is huge, boys. It's literally huge, monumental. Looks like Bitcoin's pumping a little bit, and that's. I mean, this is huge, though. Also, this is just. These are the two things we got to be looking at. There's really nothing else in the space to be looking at right now. So Bitcoin dominance, we want to see a break of that blue line for altcoin season to continue. BTC USD. Let's see. But I told you guys, I warned you. I said I'm gonna start posting videos of me always being right. Like I used to say you can just go back and check the videos yourself. Now I'm just gonna put them in your face and show you like, listen, everything we say on this channel, every single coin we talked about, there's nothing that's been outperforming these coins. Like maybe some low capper or something, but like in general, like the projects that we were talking about, and on this space, I literally tell you guys what I'm most bullish about, like Cardano for the long term, guaranteed, and like I'm putting myself out there. I literally put my portfolio out there. I literally put my trades out there. We have 100% accuracy on everything. Just wait, guys. Just wait for it. Just wait. I had some kid telling me that I shouldn't be in heavy in Ethereum the other night. He doesn't know. This kid doesn't know. Kid that was telling me, like, no disrespect, but like, I know what I'm doing, you know. Okay, so yeah, we're looking at this area for potential support. It's huge. I could draw some potential trend lines on potentially, not really. The thing is that this is a 6 hour trend line, so it takes more precedence over something like the hourly. So we got to keep it. Let's see. Oh, I literally love your stuff. You know, you're talking about Pythagoras. You know, you look like you know some sacred geometry stuff. You look like you know some sacred geometry stuff. I like that a lot. Alright, Eli just had a confidence confirming his, yeah, he said he bought 8 years ago. FOMO incoming. Yeah, I mean, you know, it just comes to like, you know, when I was talking about, what was I talking about? When I was talking about like all these different things, like you can't really like with the XRP pump. I was talking about the XRP pump a lot. Like you can't like I'm a technical analysis guy. I can start analyzing the charts as soon as the pumps come in, but until the pumps come in, we can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can really measure like the FOMO. Like unless you talk about fear and greed index, but pi what was it? It was Pythagoras was the guy that I'll get the what's it called pulled up market cipher to potentially start catching some bottoms and all that good stuff if we do get a pump, and then I got the TA already backed up on top of it. But Pythagoras was the guy that was like an ancient Greek that was like really big into sacred geometry. Didn't he like tune all the Greek what he tuned all the Greek what was it, instruments to like 432 hertz. Looks like you know some stuff. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Let's pull it up. The thing is that, yeah, I know. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know. Yeah. The thing is, like, crypto people, like, a lot of the guys that are in crypto, like, they're gonna be the wokest people that you know. Like, a lot of these guys are in here because they know how the world works. And once you know how the world works, crypto's obvious. Alright. All right, so it looks like we're starting to find support right there. I'm not convinced on a long yet right now. This is on the 1 hour. Let's see. See what else we're looking at. 4 hour. Oh, that looks good. That looks gorgeous on the 4 hour. Okay, let's look at some other time frames. I might have to open up a long. What's my name? Pythagoras? Pythagoras is your name, like your real name? Pythagoras was the like I was saying, like you're agreeing, like it's the Greek guy that was really into geometry. But a lot of people like credit him with geometry when sacred geometry was part of the ancient cultures. But he did, bring the tuning to. He figured out that like on a harp, like if the shorter the string length, the different tones it produces. Came up with a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of really good stuff. And then pi is has like they got pi and Fibonacci retracement, or not Fibonacci, and the golden ratio have a lot to do with sacred geometry too, like circles or I don't really want to. I don't know. I'll talk to you about sacred geometry if you want, but that stuff is complex. There's a lot to sacred geometry, seed of life, flower of life, all that good stuff. Like people just don't know. And then when you get into the Freemasonry about it, the G in Freemasonry stands for God, it stands for generate, and it stands for geometry. And that stuff will mess people up if they start really understanding it. Because most people can't handle the truth. They literally can't. Like, literally. Of course not. I don't know. Maybe your dad was like super into it. Alright. Let's see. So, not on the 12 hour yet. So, it's crazy. You gotta jump right from, oh, but this is really good right here. And this is on the 12 hour. Dang. Okay. I just want to see volume come in. What else do I want to see? The thing that I was looking at, like, because on this channel we're like really big on like Ethereum, because Ethereum is super underrated, and what people like, you're talking about a Bitcoin pump, and if Bitcoin pumps, Ethereum has historically been like guaranteed, like very correlated with Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin pumps, Ethereum pumps, and it seems like Ethereum's gonna pump higher. And I just feel like once Ethereum breaks this all-time high right here, it is just going to blast off. It's looking a little bearish right here, but if we can get these higher highs, we can negate these ideas right here on the higher time frames. We'll see. It's lagging. Is it lagging, or is it it's like lagging, like it's your screen's like having a hard time refreshing, or is it just moving slow? Because I have the frame rate on it really slow on purpose so that I don't like lag out of the stream with the connection. Like, can you understand what I'm saying? I should be able to fix it from my end. Just let me know like what's going on if you need. Like if you can't understand me, if it's hard to whatever the deal is. Alright. Oh, bullish uptrend. Oh, on the 6 hour we got this dot. Okay, it's looking good. I just want to see the money momentum oscillator. You see the money momentum oscillator. I just want that up more. That's what I'm looking at right now. We're potentially entering along, but like there's no volume right now. But volume and the bulls haven't taken. I would be longing if I was going to do anything, but it doesn't look like the bulls have really taken control according to the volume. Money momentum oscillator. I mean, we can go down to the lower time frames to really get an understand. Refresh, not your FPS. Crap. I don't know what to do why it's lagging. I'm linked up to I got a bunch of friends that are like really big into tech. I'm gonna try and fix it, But should I turn down my freights? I already got my longs prepped. Yeah, I'm just looking for like a good entry. Like in my like on this channel, like we try and get like really strong good entries. Oh, we got the 1 hour long signal from. I just want to see this momentum. I want to see this momentum come in. I want to see this momentum oscillator, money momentum oscillator pump up a little bit. And then I want to see this a little bit fatter. I want to see this white a little bit fatter. Oh, but potentially, I mean, you know, if we set some, it looks like we did find this as support potentially. It looks like that might be as good as it gets. Let me know if I need to turn down like the visibility on the screen, like if I need to, if that would help. Like if I turn down the, what is it, like the frames per minute, what is it called? Like the graphics, the, what is it? It's like the 1080p, all that stuff. Let me know if I need to turn that down so that it doesn't lag as much. This is the momentum. This is the measured move that we have from earlier. It's at three. What is it? 35,437. All right. Okay. Market Cipher's not giving us anything golden on the 30-minute. It just flipped from a top. It's saying that this is a top right here. RSI, you know, momentum isn't looking good. Let's see. We're zooming in. We don't have a lot of resistance right here. This is huge. There's not a lot of resistance right here. It looks like we could be hot. Oh my gosh. Money momentum oscillator is looking good. Oh baby. You know, I feel like this is gonna be a quick, like, we gotta get in. Like I'm not there yet, but I feel like that's gonna be the case. And I mean, I'm probably gonna do. I don't know what I'll do yet. It's hard enough to see. Sorry, bro. I apologize about that. All right. All right. I'll try and like verbalize everything as much as I can. We got a red dot on the 15. It's not looking like a good entry level right here. I mean, momentum oscillator is looking really good. This money momentum oscillator is looking really good. It's just calling a top right now on Market Cipher on the 15. But this money momentum oscillator is looking good. This is potentially bearish, but then this is potentially looking good. Alright, what else we got? And then this would be bearish. Alright, we gotta go lower. We gotta go lower. Look for an entry price. Let's see what we got. 5 minute? Let's do the 5 minute. Oh, we got an X right here, yeah. Oh, we got a long position right here. It's on the 15. It's on the 15, so don't take this as everything. We got the buy indicator on the 15. Alright, let's really take a look at these markets. Alright, we don't have a higher high yet. This is like a reversal pattern. This looks like a consolidation. Or this looks like a Fibonacci retracement off of this. Just the bulls cooling down a little bit. Where's the volume? Volume's trending down lower. This could be a consolidation breakout, but we'd have to confirm that by an uptrending level of volume. It's looking alright. I mean, it's saying long right here, but guys, it's like, it's on the 5 minute. We can't do that. But if we get like a long, you know, and then potentially we want this blue to be fat. We want this blue to be fat, and then it looks like we're losing volume, and then we're also losing the money momentum oscillator. A lot of people, the money momentum oscillator is different. That's the new money coming into the space. Like, it's a little bit different than the volume. It moves differently. It's a different indicator. So it's really good to stack both these indicators up. Okay. I mean, we're really not going to start taking off until we break, you know, these levels right here for sure. So if we could potentially get into a long position, I'm just looking for what's good. Nobody trades off the 3 minute. We're not going to go on the 3 minute. I mean, nobody really trades off the 1 minute, but this is where we're going to see all the trends that we need to see. All right, money's starting to move up. Money momentum oscillator starting to move up. We're still low on the volume. Oh baby, we're pumping. We're still not seeing the volume we want to see. Alright, there's not a lot of resistance right here. I'm still not seeing any volume on the volume charts. I'm still not seeing any volume on the volume charts. Let's see. But we could potentially, oh baby. I'm still not, is this volume chart broken? Alright, there we go. It's looking good. It's just not where we want to see it yet. Okay, let's go to some other stuff. We got an uptrend. Official uptrend. We did break this level. That's huge. That is huge. We just want to see some kind of like uptrend, something. What exactly am I looking for? This gets broken, but that looks inevitable. It's really hard to trade this pattern because we're not really trading a pattern. We're more so looking for like a position to get into. That's looking good. I like this on the 1 minute. I like that this white is getting fatter. Let's see. It's looking good. And I mean, just look at the VPR. There's like no VPR. I feel like the price is just going to take off. Alright, it's looking like, we'll see what happens. 1 minute's got me super excited. Alright, let's see if we got any crosses pulling up. Do you think Elon Musk FOMO will be the same? Do you think Elon Musk FOMO will come in the same time we break out of the 34 resistance? If we break it, yeah, it doesn't look like there's enough volume. Yeah, I'm thinking the exact same thing. We are trending up. Oh my gosh, we're trending up. Trending up on volume. We want to break. Oh, we're looking good. We're looking good. I wouldn't hit this right. I would not hit this right here. I'd wait for a retracement if anything, and we can pull up retracements if we hit them. But this is looking really good. Oh my gosh, this is looking really good. Okay, what else we got? Oh my gosh, this is looking good. Alright. 34,000, yeah, that'll be huge. Bitcoin pump, it looks good, it looks good. To answer your question, yeah, I mean, it's just gonna add to the sentiment, like, it's just gonna add to the sentiment, like, if that makes sense. Like, I couldn't say it any different than that. Like, it's just gonna make it, like we're just gonna pump harder, like, the fact that that news is coming in. Alright, that's looking good. That's looking really good. We're looking really good. Volume's just not where I want to see it, but I also want to see how we interact with this line right here. This huge trend line right here. All the trend lines we have on this channel are massive that we're interacting with. There's so little VPR support right here. Alright, let's see. How's this line looking? It's getting thicker. I really like this. I really like this. I really like this. I really like this. Although there's always that fractal idea of, you know, you hit this upper band and then we come down. So we'll see if we can negate that idea. Alright. Starting to look good. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We're starting to look really good. Let's see. That looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Money momentum oscillator. Oh my gosh, it's looking good. This is looking gorgeous. On the higher 15-minute time frame, we need to see more volume, but you know, we're on the lower time frames and it's looking good. It starts on the 5-minute, moves up to 15, goes to the hourly. It's looking good. Let's see. And then we want that close. We want some closes like this. That's just gonna pump the price up like crazy. Oh my gosh, this is looking good. This is exactly what you want to see on the 30-minute. Looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. It's looking good. Oh, we got that. We already had that on? So this confirms, this green buy signal confirms when we close another hourly candle. Because the way Market Cipher works is it's a bunch of different indicators, a bunch of different technical indicators, and they all confirm after the candlestick closes. All right. Oh my gosh, that's looking good. We still don't have enough buying pressure to negate this idea, but I mean, we're looking good. We're trending up. Let's see. We're looking good. We are looking good on all time frames. I mean, volume could be a little bit better, but like, you can never have a perfect chart. These are looking really good. That's really good. Look how fat that dark blue is. That is looking really good. Alright, let's see how Bitcoin interacts with this level right here. Oh my gosh, we're looking really good. I think I might have to enter in. I don't want to FOMO in. It's looking really good though. It is looking really good. Let's see what we got to look at. Let's go to the higher time frames. Okay, let's see how we're interacting. Did we break through that Fibonacci area? It looks like we did. Looks like we broke through that golden pocket area. Huge. Okay, let me draw, I'll draw it on the side. Let's see how we interact with that. That's huge. Then let's get some of the more macro fibs drawn so we can look at potential resistance areas and how Bitcoin's going to interact. Alright. Alright, let's get some fibs up. So we're going to do fib retracement for this one, as opposed to the trend-based fib. Okay, so right there to right here. Gorgeous. Alright, let's see what we're looking at with Bitcoin. Alright, we're really in this one right here. Alright. Alright, perfect. So our next major fib area, it looks like, is around 35,184. It's looking good. We're going to get rid of that because I don't want to draw too many fibs and get distracted. A lot of my guys have said that it's like really distracting. Alright. Like I said, this is a really big area that we've been looking at before. Just a lot of interaction. All these are valid touch points, so all those are very macro trend lines that we got to break through. My eyes, those lines, those colors, it's like I'm on crack. That's funny. So yeah, it's the fib, as you're probably familiar. I took it off, but yeah, we were just measuring, some potential resistance areas that we're coming up to. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got. We still got a lot of we still got a lot of room to run on this. This is the measured move off of this triangle pattern that we're looking at right now. Alright, volume. Let's take a look at BTCD. We gotta look at BTCD. It'll be 1 second. We gotta see it. We gotta see it because we gotta see how the money's flowing. If BTC is setting lower lows, then that's gonna be really hard for Bitcoin to pump. Oh my gosh, we could literally get a BTC reversal. Like literally on this channel, we could literally potentially call altcoin season literally potentially being over. I've literally never heard anybody in the community talk about it yet. But there's potential there. That's crazy. This pump would literally obliterate all alts and people that are in altcoin trades right now. I mean, I would close my altcoin trades and profits right now. I don't have any altcoin trades I don't have any altcoin trades, but I would close them if I was in them right now, especially if I was in profits. These charts just look too good. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to the hourly. I want to see some hourly closes to start out with. We still haven't got that close. If we get this close, that's going to be massive. That's going to be massive. That'd be a relatively good spot to start looking at. I want to start looking at some moving averages. Get some crosses on some moving averages. That could be a potential spot to enter in. Alright, that's going to be too complicated. We're just going to take that off. Alright, let's start out with the 50 EMA. Alright, no crosses there. We're just going to go through all the time frames, look for potential crosses, because that would be a good time to enter in. if we're not on a trading setup. Alright, none right there. 6 hour. We had a cross right there, but not another one. Okay. That's looking promising though. If we had a cross back there, then we could get one on this 12 hour, which would be huge. Alright, let's take a look. 12 hour. No, we don't have one on the 12. Daily. Nah, and then it's like I'm sensing a trend. There's no way there's going to be one on the monthly. Let's see if there's one on the 30, and then we'll go to the EMA. 30 right here. Alright. Let's see. We don't have one now. Okay, let's go to the EMA. EMA. Exponential weighted moving average. Yeah, that's exactly what it's called. We're looking for this one right here. Please tell me you have my settings in. I would like my settings so I don't have to mess around with it when we're in this crucial time. EMA, yeah, gorgeous. It's right here. My favorite one. And then if you guys, my settings for it is the lighter the color, the smaller the time frame. So the 20 is the white. Oh crap, Market Cipher is on, and it's Market Cipher A is messing with it. That is massive. Did I factor that in? That is a massive candlestick. Let's see, let's go to the 30-minute. I have measured this before. I mean, it's really important to be looking at moving average. Oh my gosh, it is just pumping. Oh my gosh, it's looking good. What do we have right here? Is it, oh my gosh, this would be, oh my gosh, I want to get in on the close. I want to get in on the hourly close. Like I said, we still got a runway. We still got a runway, and we have the potential to hit a Fibonacci retracement area. When the market starts to panic, that's when we can enter in, as long as we have the fundamentals behind it. So I'm not entirely concerned right now. Alright, let's look at those fibs. Okay, we got to take off Market Cipher A. Let's take off Market Cipher A. Let's look at these fibs. Are these moving average? Okay, we got a big moving average cross right here. Oh my gosh, we got a golden cross on the hourly. Jeez, that's part of the reason it pumps so hard. Okay, and then it looks like we have another. Oh my gosh, this could be massive. That would be massive. You pump this, this thing's just gonna keep running. Oh my gosh, we might have to enter into a long position. Alright, let's see what else we got. This is crazy. This is looking really bullish. I might just have to enter into a long position. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Another golden cross right here. That's absolutely monumental. 2 hour golden cross. Bullish. Bullish, baby. It's looking good. The TA is looking good. Alright, 4 hour. Give me the 4 hour. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Looking good. I want to see if there's any upcoming crosses. On the hourly, there is some upcoming crosses, which is huge, which would perpetuate the price action. And then, oh my gosh, 6 hour. Look at that 6 hour right there. 20 potentially crossing. What is this? Let me get this thing pulled up. 20 potentially crossing the 50 EMA. Oh my gosh, boys, this is going to be a pump city. Oh my gosh, boys, this is potentially looking good. I made 40x. Damn, bro, did you turn up the leverage or you go 40x on the start? That's crazy, man. Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to hit a 40x or something like that, 40x leverage, I'd probably, enter in on a moving average. I'd freaking be using bitmetrics or whatever, bitmetrics. That's what I was trying to look for when I was talking about exchanges, because somebody asked me about what's a good exchange to use. I don't know if Bittrex is in the United States, but you can use that as a long exchange. I'm in a trading group, and they're always talking about sniping on Bittrex, or however you pronounce it. Okay, you got any more moving averages? Okay, these look way far. Yeah, okay, so we're good. Alright, I'm looking for that hourly close. I'm looking for that hourly close. That thing's gonna be good. Let's see. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I might have to enter in. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think. Should I go Ethereum? Let's see. Let me pull up my Bybit account. I gotta go in. My phone's about to die. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta go Ethereum. I'm putting in. I'm just cost base averaging. I can't tell you guys what to do. I'm cost base averaging in right now. Oh my gosh. Shit's pumping. Alright, we're in. Shit, that thing is pumping. Alright, let's play, baby. We're in. Motherfucker. Oh, we just got the hourly close. Let's go. Put it in, baby. Pump it, pump it. We're already killing it. Oh my gosh, pump that. Alright, this is the next level I'm looking at right here. This is the next level I'm looking at right here. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy. Again, this is what I'm looking at. Hopefully we don't get rejected right here. If we get rejected right here, I'm closing like some of my position. I'll enter buy back in. You guys, if you've been on the channel for a while, you guys know my strategy. We're looking at these levels right here. Do we have any major resistance? VPR is saying we're good. VPR is saying we're good. Let's see. Yeah, LMX the moon. I'm telling you, what is it? XRP and Stellar highly correlated. Looks like a long soon both. Yeah, I mean I got in. I told you guys I'm cost base average. I always cost base average in on low leverage into longs. And then I mean if the trade's really going your way, you can. All right, this is really what we're looking for right here. If the trade's really going your way, you can turn up the leverage. But you know, if you're doing 45x like he's doing, I mean tight stop losses. You're never gonna see me do a 40x. 45x, that's crazy. I mean, good for you for making that money, but that's crazy. All right, we gotta pull up a fib. We gotta get that fib ready. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. I got you. You fall, I got you. I'll pull up that fib on you. Don't you think I won't pull up that fib on you? Let's go, baby. Bro, we are killing it. Alright. Let's go, baby. This is huge. This is huge. Let's go, baby. Put some money on it, you know what I'm saying? If you're in the market, you know. Oh, are we blasting past it? Are we blasting past it? Oh my gosh. This is huge. God damn. It's so long till another hourly close to confirm that. Keep that pump going. If you don't keep that pump going, I'm gonna hit that fib on you. I'm gonna hit that fib on you. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. This is like I don't understand. I'm gonna do it. Don't. Yeah, I'll pull that fib on you in a second. Don't you play with me, Bitcoin. I will pull that fib on you in a second. All right. It's huge. Alright, let's zoom in. I want to get this 100% accuracy. I will pull that fib on you. Alright, so we're looking right now. We're looking for this potential area to retrace back into. Alright, let's go on the lower time frames. We gotta scalp this thing. We gotta know what we're doing. Crazy, but also so risky. Please don't do that. Yeah, I'm not in the 45x leverage. I think when I was professionally trading, like really heavy, when I was making bucks, like I was basically a day trader, the most I would use is 10x. And I was very strategic with 10x. All right, let's see. Let's see what we're doing. Let's go, baby. Let's go down to 5 minute. We gotta scalp this. Give me those numbers. So potentially we're looking at if it hits this level and then bounces higher, that's chilling. That's what the fib's for. This is the golden pocket right here. All right, money momentum oscillator looking good. Money momentum oscillator looking good. We gotta go lower. We gotta go lower. I'm already out. Dang. What are you playing with? You got some high stuff. I mean, if you're like, oh damn, not looking good. Let's see, give me some volume, give me some volume. Trade's going south, how much are we up? Oh, we just broke even. We're not gonna pull out. We're so low on leverage. Alright. Shoosh. Sheesh. Market's scared. We're not scared. We don't play games here. Alright. Yeah, we're looking good, baby. We're looking good. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Right there. Hit that, hit that, hit that. That's what I'm talking about. We're so chilling. I told you though. I told you I was gonna hit that fib on you if you play with me like that. Break that, break that, break that, break that. Shit, we're not pulling out. Alright. This is what we're looking for. If we break that, we going up. Look at that gorgy uptrend on the 1 minute that no one cares about. Alright, let's check her out. Oh my gosh, we need to see this thing. If it doesn't go up higher, then we're gonna have to pull up Bitcoin dominance. Like I said, we don't play. We know the macro trends in crypto. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking really good. Oh my gosh. I don't really care about the money. I care more about the rep than anything. I'm gonna live trade this. We're gonna go hard. I told you guys we'll do like 10x leverage on like $10,000 or whatever later on. Like I don't care. I'm here to be like a legit trader. I'm here to teach you guys. I'm here to help you guys out. Oh, we're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. It doesn't matter that the momentum oscillator is kind of trending down. It's looking like it's going up, but it's starting to dip down. It doesn't matter. We just broke that higher high. Oh my gosh, we're looking good. We are looking good. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's not really my preference. It's to do 10x. I like to do lower, so it's a lot chiller. But like, it'll be so much more fun to turn up the leverage, and we'll just do textbook plays. We'll keep our stop losses tight. Alright, let's see. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if that's like... That's massive. It's like market manipulation. Pull out market cipher. I mean, we just set that higher high. I mean, it's on the 1 minute, but still. And then massive buying pressure right here by this wick. Alright, see what we got. Trending down. Come on, baby. Keep pumping. Let's see what we got. Damn. Some weak hands. I don't know what that is. Internet went down in a trade. I'm already out. Jesus. Internet went down in a trade. Could have got wrecked. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whose internet went down. My internet's good, but yeah, for sure. I don't know. There was like a lot of FUD situations about like how other countries were having their internet go down a lot. I'm not sure though. Oh jeez. Alright, we gotta pull a fib on this. We gots to. Okay, we gotta also adjust our fib that we already have. It's huge. Let's play. Bitcoin wants to play. We're gonna play. I've been in this game for too long. Let's get it. Alright. They say Bitcoin's like one of the hardest ones to trade. Alright. That's just what I hear. I don't trade stocks. I did options for a little bit and was successful, but I got out. So options are like ridiculously stressful and just ridiculous. All right. Let's see, where are we gonna hit this other fib? I'll pull it on you. I'll pull this fib on you. Don't do it. Don't play with me, Bitcoin. All right, yeah, we're looking good. We're looking really good. I mean, this is really bullish. The fact that we're consolidating. Let's get the RSI up. I think that's massive. Yours for sure, for sure. Let's get the RSI up. I think we're on fire right now and we're trying to cool off. That's what I'm thinking. Pull up the RSI for me, TradingView. Alright, there you go, baby. Yeah, we're just looking a little hot. We're just looking to cool off. We want to hit that 70. 70 on the RSI, at least on 5 minute. We're just cooling off right now. We're just hitting a little doji. Nothing to be concerned about. For a few seconds, for sure, for sure. Alright. Alright, RSI's taking a little breather. It looks like it's good on the minute chart. Again, we're still going to hit the 5. Let's see what we got. RSI, 5 minute. Oh, looking like a top. I don't think so. I don't think so. I do not think so. We're looking hot. I mean, it's not calculating this to this, which is huge. This anchor wave, trigger wave, we're looking hot. We're looking hot. We just want to see, I mean, the more we consolidate at this level right here with this doji and all that, it's just cooling off our market. It's just cooling off our RSI. We want to hit something like a 70 and we will bounce. Let's see. Do we have any? We don't really have any fractals to play off of. Alright. We don't need fractals. We're chilling. Alright. Don't break that lower low. Don't play. We're good. I told you I'd pull a fib on you, Bitcoin. Don't do it. I will. I'm gonna put this right here just in case you play with me, Bitcoin. We're not here to play games. Is that a lower low? That's fine. We're looking good. Looking good. Bitcoin's just a little hot right now, trying to cool off. How's our MACD looking? I'm sure MACD on 5 minute is on fire on the bullish side. Alright. We're looking good. Okay, we gotta go to the 1 minute and look at the volume. Are you guys buying XRP? I'm holding XRP. I'm just holding. But long term, definitely not. Just because the SEC thing is going to dump it no matter what, if it goes negative. But long term, you know, I'm not saying anything bad about XRP. You know, there's a lot to it. You know, the founders dump it. Okay, we got to hit it. Let's see, there we go. The founders dump it, but the founders also started up Stellar. So there's a lot to it, but I don't really know if I want to go into XRP in this. But, you know, it's got a strong use case, and regardless of Ripple Labs, you know, a lot of talks with banks using it. There's always a lot of talks with the banks using it. There's a lot of hopium, even when you understand the full argument. But it's really high risk, really high reward. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, it's looking good. Bounce, bounce, bounce. This is like basically the golden pocket on high volatility. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Hit that bounce, hit that fib. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Come on, baby. But if you want to get like the exposure, oh my gosh, we're looking gorgeous. We are looking gorgeous. We are looking gorgeous. Oh yeah. There we go. But if you want to get that extra, if you want to get that exposure to XRP at and hold longer term before the SEC thing, um, like obviously I'm holding and I like it's obviously pumping a lot and it's doing good, but like I'm talking about long term, like eventually it could dump, if they don't hold the line. Come on, you're doing so well, Bitcoin. That's probably just people being fearful. All right, yeah, we're good. Yeah, that was just some profit taken. We're looking good. We're looking good, Bitcoin. Um, yeah. If like longer term, like I'm holding XRP. When it hits $3, I might sell it and just put it into Cardano or something. Potentially, or maybe, yeah, I'll probably put it into Cardano. And then when the SEC clears it, um, one way or the other, whether the price tanks or whether whatever happens to it, I'll buy then. Because if the market's gonna tank on it, if it clears, like it's just too high risk to buy it right now and then have the a potential negative lawsuit and then because nobody can tell you what the judge is gonna say. Like at the end of the day, you can talk to attorneys all day long. Like even if you have the case, like it's all up to the judge. So, dang, it is looking good. Look at it bounce off those fib levels like a pro. We are looking good. Get that pump going. I really, really want to see what it's going to do at this level right here, how it's going to interact. I'll take a quick wick down, but if it's really showing weakness, hitting this as resistance, I take a little bit off the top, because you guys already know we play in. And that's just to deleverage my risk. That's what I always do. If the trade starts to go a little south, deleverage your risk. If the trade starts going a little better for you. And again, no financial advice or anything. Let's just pretend that I'm trading. It's looking good. How's that RSI doing? It's looking good. A little bit of RSI divergence on the 5 minute. I'm sure nobody cares about that. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, yeah. The market's really hot. Usually we have more consolidation before a longer move up. This is looking really hot. A lot of traders in the market today. But yeah, I moved all my XRP to Stellar, my XRP bag. I hold a little bit of XRP, and I'm holding it for the pump. Let me see if there's any. I ain't touching that. Yeah, like I have a little bit of it. I'm touching it for the pump right now, but I'm probably gonna sell it when it hits $3 if it hits $3, or if it starts to like dip off, I'm gonna put it into Cardano. But I'm definitely gonna buy XRP. I'm gonna buy a small percentage of it whenever the SEC lawsuit clears. Um, I'll probably have 1% of my portfolio in it. And this is how I think of XRP: extremely high risk, extremely high reward. And those founders can only dump the price of XRP so much. And XRP is not a scam. People say XRP is a scam coin, and it's because of the fundamentals behind the founders dumping it. They can only dump it for so long. I'm thinking like really long term, because at the end of the day, they can't manipulate the token itself. At the end of the day, it's a cross-border payment system that can transfer $1 trillion across the world for like pennies and in seconds, like 3 seconds. So I mean It's one of the best use cases. I mean, what is it called? What do you call it? Wiring money is expensive. Wiring money is expensive, and it takes 3 days. And so we've already talked about it a little bit in the. I'm not saying that it's a guaranteed. I'm not putting more than 1% of my portfolio in it. And like I said, that 1% is just high risk, you know. I respect the XRP army and the people that hate on XRP. I don't really get it. Like, it's not like a sure bet like Cardano, but it's still one of the best cryptocurrency use cases out there. I get all the crap with Ripple Labs, but at the end of the day, it's a standalone cryptocurrency. Like, no matter what happens with Ripple Labs, XRP is XRP, and that token is fast. Such a good technology. And unless something eclipses it, unless something, like if unless stellar lumens, or something comes up and is way better, then I would sell my XRP back potentially. Like, which would be like 1% of my portfolio. I'm just being transparent with you guys. Again, like a lot of like YouTubers, like they for a lot of reasons they don't tell you their portfolio. I'm not holding 1% now, but like I said, if it clears, whichever direction, even if it clears down, I'll still buy it. Like if the price just absolutely tanks, I would love to buy it then, and then potentially hold it for 10 years, see what happens. Maybe I do less than 1% of my portfolio if it tanks, because I don't want to fall. You don't want to catch a falling knife, in your hands. Falling knife formation. It's just hitting these levels perfect. It's just consolidating. I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking this action a lot. We're looking for potentially an RSI cool off. Cool off on the RSI. Usually, so like if you're newer to cryptocurrency and you're wondering what's going on right now, Bitcoin consolidates before moving higher. That's what it does. It always does it. On the micro time frames and the macro. Let's see. You guys have any? What are you guys talking about? Do you guys buy any touching it? Is Bitcoin going to hit all-time highs? Depends on how BTCD looks. It's only 18 minutes. I don't think Ripple will survive. Yeah, there's alternatives. Yeah, it's SEC. It would probably take a long time. Yeah, that's really good insight. Yeah, I mean that's really, or that's really good perspective. I agree. Like court cases always, they take years. Yeah, I mean so. I definitely don't disagree with that at all. But this pump right here, I mean, I'm keeping my tokens for this pump. I don't have that much XRP at all, but we're up like 100% on the week. Again, I hardly have any money in XRP, and they're not even pumping it right. The pump is supposed to be on Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So the pump hasn't even started yet. They're trying to get like a massive amount of people to long it at that time. It hasn't even started yet, the pump. A lot of people were early. It's already pumped up massive. So I don't know if they're, I don't know. But yeah, there is alternatives. I forget, there was one that was really good. That was like really, really fast. And like, it was like a newer one. I can't remember the name of it. It was like DigiByte or something. It wasn't that, and I don't want to, or at least I don't think it was that, and I don't want to say the wrong name and people. I want to go on record and say I don't remember the name exactly. It could have been something like DigiByte or something that was like a really fast cryptocurrency. And then you have Dash, but I think Dash is a Gen 1 crypto. I mean, it's fast, but Freaking, who is that one guy that's really big into altcoins? Um, there's some guy that's like 7 million or 7 coins to 7 million. I forget his name. And he just always and he had Dash on his list. And at one point, BitBoy had Dash on his list. I was just like, you guys, that's not it. Like, maybe, if you get, I don't even, Dash has been doing terrible. Forget his name, but that Dash is what I think of when you think of like cryptos that are trying to be faster. This person is just taking. Let's see. These people are. This is just probably slippage on the market. Some longers taking profits. Damn. Damn. This is why we're low leverage right now. We haven't hit any major resistance levels, not that I know of. We should be good. How's Bitcoin dominance looking? I'm gonna check Bitcoin dominance for like 2 seconds. BTC.D, because that's literally like we need to look at Bitcoin dominance to make sure it's not like just massively dumping. Bitcoin dominance. Oh, that's look gorgeous. Looks gorgeous. All right, we're back to Bitcoin. And then by the time they die, include. Yeah, that's exactly what I knew you were inferring. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I knew that's what you were inferring. I mean, you got to think like, it's like I tell people in every like blockchain, it's a new technology and it's evolving every single day. It's so massive. Like you got to be up to date. Like, oh, looking good. Oh, looking good. We hit that 70 that we were looking for. Good stuff. We caught it. I was like, there's nothing that we're really hitting as resistance. Like, and as long as Bitcoin dominance is good, we're good in this trade. But yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, you got to see cryptocurrency as technology, just like anything else. And, what's that one law? It's like Moore's law. Yeah, it's Moore's law that says like technology is constantly, evolving like twice as fast. They tell like software engineers, they'll be like, technology is evolving so fast that what you learn in the next 4 years or whatever, that's gonna be like useless. Or not useless. That's gonna be like it's gonna be outdated information by the time you get out of school, or by the time in 4 years from when they leave school. That's what they tell software engineers because of like Moore's law. Um, let's see. Let me see if I can find something. I couldn't imagine we have any like type of resistance right now, but I want to hit the moving averages and just make absolute sure. Let's see. We already have the moving averages out, don't we? And they're all below? Yeah, these are all below. All the moving averages should be below. What kind of resistance we wouldn't be hitting any resistance? I don't think. Let me go to the higher time frames. Maybe there's some moving averages on the top. I'm just looking for potential resistance. Like I don't know if Bitcoin just got rejected off something that I'm not seeing. Let's see, where are the moving averages? They're all below. It's on the 4 hour, maybe on a higher time frame. I gotta do this quick. Alright, we gotta go to something like the 12 hour at least. Alright. No way, moving averages are still below. Dang. Is it something like the daily? Do we hit something on the daily? Why is Bitcoin? It might just be consolidating. I think it's just consolidating. But, a lot of times, like, when you think, oh, it's just something random, no, it's usually because, it's like we're missing something. It's usually like the Bitcoin's price, the more and more you learn, the less and less you realize how random the price action is. That's all the moving averages are below Bitcoin's price. You see them right there. Let's see. So that's the daily. What about the weekly? What the heck? I didn't realize we went up that fast, that the weeklies, MAs were or EMAs were still down. We're not hitting anything. We're good in the trade, it looks like. I mean, if we're not hitting any moving averages, and we still have all this area to run down, I'm gonna hit a fib on that. But we still, I mean, we have this bigger fib, but we can pull out all the way down there, bounce back, and still be strong as ever. Okay, so what do we want to do? Did we measure this one first, or where is it? I'm tripping out from the colors. Alright, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, we have the other one. Alright. Yeah, and that's a massive pump, so that's a really good place to put it. Let's get this perfect. Nice. How's Market Cipher looking? It's fat. It's looking good on the 5 minute. That white. Oh, it's about too soon. Oh, that's a 15 too. All right, let's see what we're looking at. That's looking good. That's looking good. Let's see what else we want. Volume's not looking good. We need some volume to come in. How are we looking on the 1 minute? We need some volume. We really need some volume. Let's see. Oh, did we break through that fib? Already? That was quick. Volume's not looking hot. I like that long wick. Let's see if it can break that downtrend that it has in the 1 minute. Nope. Let's see. It's a lot of emotions going on right here. I don't mind the emotions at all in the market. I'm just concerned about the volume. Oh, did we get this? We just got this? Okay, yeah, we good. As long as we got volume, as long as we got players in the field to validate this TA, let's go, baby. So it looks like he had this double top idea play out, and it looks like, I get that it's the 1 minute, but it does look like this played out. Let me get the measured move for that on the bounce. Let's see. And that would be the neckline down there. Then right here. Straight wicked. Nice. We're looking good. That just shows some buying momentum. That wick was nice. I'm feeling good. I don't want to add to my trade. I'm good. I really am. But I mean, if we start seeing, like I say, it starts on the lower time frames. It goes to the higher time frames. If we start seeing some better price action, I'll upgrade my trade. I'll put some more money in. But right now I'm good where I'm at. I got him pretty hot. To begin with. And I like where I'm at. We are looking good. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let me know if you have any questions about anything or whatever. But we're looking good. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. We got a minute to close that. Come on, pump it just a little bit more. Just make it a little bit higher. Get that trend going. We just need it literally a hair higher. Whatever. I mean, that's still going to be good for the 5 minute. And that just, that quick pump like that shows buying pressure. And then a lot of people are just scared right now. A lot of people probably just sold that. They had they're like sell order, sell order, sell order. Maybe they're on 100x longs, who knows. Let's see, how are we going to hold that? We also got this area right here as potential. And we really got to go to the 1 minute to play these moves out. There's really not any other way of looking at it. We'll get to the macro charts. We'll look at and see how this resistance ends up playing out when we hit it. But I mean, we're really just consolidating, and the only way to really looking good, looking good. I want to see this yellow move up. Let's see. Gorgeous. Oh well, I want to see a little bit more. Yeah, I want to see a little more blue, and that's not what we're seeing right now. Lots of buying pressure, not as much selling pressure. I like it. Show me that strong buying pressure again. Just get that green line just a little bit above that red. We'll see. You got a minute to do it. Let's see what you can do, Bitcoin. All right. You got a minute to do it. Get her done. I mean, if potentially we lose level right here and bounce back off this, I have no problem with that. Doji. Shoot. I want to see this blue get darker. We're losing it. Money momentum oscillators consolidating. Which isn't really a thing, that's just what it's doing. It's not really supposed to consolidate. Dang, break that level. We need to negate this idea. We're on the 1 minute, but RSI, I'm not liking the way RSI is reacting to the price action right now. The way it's waking up like that. Chill out, RSI. We're good. Yeah, go back down. Let's see what we got. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Oh, we negated that idea quick. Yeah, that's really what I'm looking for right now. Well, okay, nice. That was a sharp turn. I like that a lot. I like that. I'm just looking at these two right now. I'm just looking at the money momentum oscillator. I'm just looking at the volume. But I do like that sharp turn right there going into the more of the blue. That's really what I'm looking for right now. Constantly hitting this area as resistance. Oh my gosh, look at that. Close, 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 close. We're really looking at that area. Is that a significant area? Is it the top of this one right here? It looks like it is. It looks like it's this one right here. Interesting. It's looking okay. Looking okay. Volume's looking decent. It's not the best, but it's not bad. You know, the volume we just showed a little bit of buying pressure, which is decent. Money momentum oscillator, I'm not liking that. Let's go back to Bitcoin dominance for just a second. BTC.D, Bitcoin dominance. Give me that bounce. Yeah, I love to see that bounce. Alright, we gotta zoom out because it's looking good. It's looking really good. I like it. I like it. Keep going up, BTCD. Keep going up. Alright. We'll look at it later when Bitcoin's cooling off at some different levels. But I gotta make sure this thing doesn't lose steam. It's looking good. What is this, the 1 minute? You are really consolidating. Alright, we got that idea. Again, this is the 1 minute, so when you see these red dots, take it with a grain of salt. It's the 1 minute. I'm not being biased on my trade. I'm just saying. I mean, this white is not good. We want to see some blue. And I don't like this at all. The yellow. I'm not liking it coming down. Although we are starting to get that peak in the green. I like that. And we don't have a lower low yet. I like that. If it pumps up again, I might long it all the way to 32. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Let me make sure that I'm live. Alright, good. Excellent conditions. It literally just told me that I was lagging out. Alright. So I'm looking at different targets right now. Like I said, the market was just looking too good. It was looking too hot not to enter into at least a low leverage position. I gotta get out of the 1 minute. But potentially I'm taking this thing level by level. So let me break down the game for you. What we're playing here. This thing is just lagging like crazy. Alright, come on. Give me some. There we go. Alright, so this is what I'm looking at. Let's go to more macro. Now I'm going to start looking for some divergences, maybe some bullish, bearish divergences. That could be probably some bearish divergences that could be possibly formed. So I'm looking at this level. I want to see how Bitcoin interacts with this level. If it interacts, good, positive. I did have a measured move on this trade. Right here. Right here. So we'll see how it goes. This is off of that descending triangle right here. So my measured move was, where we got, approximately 36. That's just what the descending triangle is saying on that consolidation pattern we broke out of. So we'll see. I definitely got some areas that I'm looking at as potential resistance that I'm like, if Bitcoin's price action, depending on how it handles it, I might just pull a little bit of money out of the trade, deleverage. It just depends. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Look at that. Look at it find support. But that's on the 3 minute. Who looks at the 3 minute? Everybody that I know looks at the 1 to 5. But that's gorgeous. Although this is a downtrend, we did break that other level right there. We'll see. Bitcoin's volume's not looking good. Let me see if I can take a little bit out of the trade right now. Damn. I'm in Ethereum, so Ethereum's acting a little different. I'm just using this as a gauge because if Bitcoin really starts pumping, Ethereum's going to pump with it. I'm betting money on it. I mean, it's so historical. Alright, there we go. Now, this just started forming, so this idea could easily get negated. And of course, my phone dies. Alright, so I'm locked in this trade right now. My phone died. I don't care though. We're looking good. I'm not nervous at all. You got this blue. Like I said, my leverage is pretty low on that trade. You got this blue. We want to see more blue come out. This thing just started and it's on the 1 minute, so take it with a grain of salt. Alright. So again, like, you guys got to remember that we're on the 1 minute right now, and this is a Fibonacci inside of a Fibonacci, so we still have a lot of room to consolidate. and still be healthy. Alright, I'm gonna get some bullish divergences potentially pulled up, starting with the hourly. We gotta see how this is gonna react. Dang, I wish there were two of me. The last 30-minute wasn't good. Let's take a look at it. 30-minute. Yeah, that's a reversal candle. A little shooting star potentially. Yeah, I agree with you. And then you got that wick right there. Yeah, it's not looking good on there. I mean, but here's the thing, when in doubt, zoom out. We're talking about, the 30-minute. Hourly looks pretty decent. And, 30-minute right here in retrospect, you take this pump right here all the way up from this pump to the bottom right here on this fib, swing high to swing low, and we haven't even hit the bottom of this Fibonacci yet. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I agree with you. This is a reversal pattern, but yeah, we want to see something like this if it's going to reverse. And, it's still bullish, more macro when you zoom out. We're still in a golden pocket and we're in a golden pocket and something that hasn't even hit the more macro term golden pocket. So, I mean, yeah, if you're like looking for a long position to enter in from, yeah, I agree. It's not really a position of power. But overall, pump seems pretty sustainable still. Alright, let's take a look at some bullish divergences. Let's pull out the big boys. Alright, Marcus Cypher, I'll talk to you later. MACD. So we gotta go to, alright, so let's see, high, higher high, high, lower high. It's a little bit of divergence. Come on, Bitcoin. Gotta negate those ideas. Oh my gosh, I'm rooting for you. Okay, so right there, you get the high, lower high. Yeah, so that's divergence right there on the 30. Hourly candle closing soon, for sure. Let's take a look at the hourly, see how it could potentially close. Yeah, I mean that's not something I'm concerned about. Yeah, I mean it is like we said before, it is like a falling star. Um, Potentially you want the wick to be or you want the body to be a little bit lower, but it is essentially bearish. But it's just normal to see a giant pump like this and then it consolidate into the Fibonacci retracement zone. I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy price action. But yeah, we're definitely going to look at the hourly, see what's going on with that. Alright, so we just got divergence, it looks like, on the 30 minutes so far. So, I mean, I'll be a little more concerned once we start, getting into the hourly, and then the 4 hours really where, if we start diverging in the 4 hour. I don't think so. I think we're going to pump though. Alright, let's look at the RSI. RSI. Looking good, looking good. Let's see, move it down a little bit. Just checking for some divergences. Looking good, looking good. Alrighty. So it just looks like we have some divergence on the MACD on the 30 minute. Yo, okay, so I got literally my phone. I don't know if you know, but I don't know if you heard me, but my phone literally just died. It's called traditional trading patterns. I'm gonna get to charge my phone later, but it's called Traditional Trading Patterns. That's the textbook. It's not gonna teach you everything about technical analysis. There's no book that's really gonna be like perfect, but that one goes over like uptrends, downtrends, basic patterns. What else does it go over? It's called traditional. It's called classical trading patterns, and it's like got a white cover. You should be able to look it up by that name. I looked at it last night. I was like, I gotta make sure I don't. So hopefully that helps you out. Because I know you were asking me, you're like, what books do you recommend? And I was looking at, and I read a Forex book that was pretty decent called Advanced Candlestick Patterns. Those two are pretty decent to start out with. And like I said, support, resistance, all that stuff, ideas from Forex, it's all valid with Bitcoin. So a lot of the guys in the space use the same thing. I'm not a Forex trader, but like there's a good Forex book. So I hope those two help you out. Yeah, traditional trading patterns. Yeah, or no, it's called classical. It's called classical trading patterns, and it's got a yellow cover. And if I get I'm gonna try and get the Telegram group set up. And if that's the case, I'll probably be able to DM it to you. I'll probably be able to send you a PDF of it. And then that other one that I was looking through all the books I've read, and a lot of the books I just like, they're all right. But the two that I was really looking at was that, and then like I said, there was that one technical analysis for dummies, and that one was terrible. That was written by a Rockefeller. It's terrible. Oh, classical. Yeah, yeah. And it's got a yellow cover, and it's got like a circle thing on the cover. When my phone's alive, if you haven't found it, I'll show it to you. Let's see. Let's go back to the 1 minute. And then let's get our friend Market Cipher back. I love you a lot, MacD, but you're good. We got the divergence out of you. Alright. I can't find the book on Amazon. I don't remember where it was. If you Google search it, I don't know if it would pop up on Amazon, but if you Google search it, you should be able to find it. Like I said, I can share a PDF with you most likely once we get our Telegram group set up, which I'll probably do tomorrow. And yeah, if anybody's newer to trading or anything like that, if you see comments in the, like right now we have clean comments. I've been monitoring all the comments, but we're testing this golden pocket area. It's huge. Um, there's a lot of people in the comments, like not now, like I don't think they would dare come in now, but there's a lot of scammers in the comments, like usually after the videos end. I've been getting a lot of that. I've been commenting on all of them, making sure that you guys know that like I'm not about that, like that these are definitely scammers. But just be cognizant of that. I'm never gonna ask you guys for money. I'm never gonna ask you guys to buy a trading course. I'm never gonna have you pay for me. I'm never going to ask you to pay me for your trading advice or anything like that. And I'm never going to be friends with none of my friends are ever going to do that. Nobody that's associated on this channel, nobody's ever going to. If you see somebody asking you for money on this channel, it's a scam. We do not promote it. That is absolutely not what this channel is about at all. So please be cognizant of that. Oh, bearish cross right here on the 1 minute. Bearish cross. How's those other crosses looking? I can't find the book on Amazon. Okay, 5 minute. Because we had some really good pumpage looking good. We could potentially find support on that. Moving average. Let's see, 30, 15, yeah. We got that cross earlier. I think it was like the 30. There was some really good moving averages. I want to see how those are interacting with the price. They should cross because we've been consolidating. Yeah, we got this. That looks good. That's massive. I think, were we looking at this earlier and did it just, oh, it's on the 45 minute. Nobody trades on the 45 minute. I gotta delete that. Who's put in 45 minute? Oh, you can't even delete it? That's ridiculous. Trading via who does that? Alright, yeah, this is what we were looking for. Okay, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Alright, that's what I like to see. Look at that 20. Look at that 20 EMA right there. Oh my gosh. People don't even know what's about to hit them. As the price is consolidating, this is going to keep moving up because this one is smaller than this one, and it's the average of the 20. What is this? This is the 20 EMA on the hourly. So it's the average of the last 20 days exponentially weighted moving average, and the 20 is going to move faster than the 50 because it's more relevant. Uh, it's going off of, you know, the last 20 days as opposed to the last 50 days. The last 50 days we were lower, so it moves slower. Alright. So right now, a good time to buy BTC. We're looking. I just opened an Ethereum trade earlier. I'm up on profits on it, but and I'm looking at Bitcoin, and I'm literally betting money, you know, or trading, whatever you want to say. I'm putting my money where my mouth is that Ethereum's about to pump with Bitcoin. So I'm looking at Bitcoin's charts. I don't know where we got in, but I got in earlier. It was looking really hot. Right now we're waiting. Right now, what we want to see. I think the market's just nervous. Like, I really can't tell you from a technical standpoint to like get in right now because there's nothing technically saying to get in right now. Like if we were to bounce off of this level right here, find support on it, get a bullish retest, or test this area bullishly as support. But like we're just consolidating right now. Like I really don't want to say this because like I don't want to be a negative influence, but the charts are looking good in the more macro charts. It just seems like the market's panicking a little bit and consolidating or cooling off. It doesn't seem like anything on the RSI, you know, because we pulled up the RSI. It doesn't seem like ETH and Bitcoin pumping. Yeah, so ETH and Bitcoin are really correlated historically. So when Bitcoin pumps, ETH usually pumps. So I mean, ETH, this could launch ETH into a parabolic run that I'm potentially trying to hit, is my idea. ETH is like super underrated, but we'll see. Oh, I mean, we saw that earlier. It's looking good. We just need to see more volume when I really zoom out. I mean, like I said, I'm in a trade right now. I can't really tell you. What is it? That you think we can go to 35,000 for Bitcoin? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at Bitcoin even though like I'm trading ETH because they're literally, you know, if Bitcoin pumps, ETH is gonna pump. As long as Bitcoin dominates, just doesn't get absolutely murked. Yeah, we just need to see volume. Like I said before, we're trading this consolidation pattern right here. Right here. So the measured move for it looks a little sloppy. It's like where are the touch points? The touch points are all on the 6 hour. I checked them. They're all good. If you don't, you know, they're right here. Let me show you. Touch points. All right. Dang, hard to see. Let's zoom in a little bit. Whew. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, I mean the macro charts are looking good. It just looks like we're just consolidating the markets, you know. So I'm trading this pattern right here. You have a touch point right here. You have a touch point right here. You have a touch point right here. And then essentially you have the support right here. So I drew this as a descending triangle. Consolidation pattern. Measured the move. measures the move to 36, whatever. So yeah, so like this is what I'll say. You know, if we can get the volume in, then we're good. We're looking for volume. And then luckily we have Market Cipher on this channel, so then we can also, like, this is not looking good. We don't want to see this. This is looking good on the volume, or relatively good. We want to see a lot more money flowing into the space. We want to see a lot more volume to basically, so we have the confirmation. So like textbook, like when we talk about, you know, trading and whatnot, we have the breakout pattern, we have the consolidation pattern, we have the breakout, we have the confirm on the 4 hour, we have the confirm on the 6 hour. Really what we're going to look for next is a confirmation on the 12 hour, which I don't know if we have or not. Let's take a look. I don't think we do, but we could. I don't want to be a pessimist. Yeah, we don't have it on the 6 hour yet. But essentially, if we get this, or on the 12 hour, if we get this on the 12 hour, that would be massive. But we want to see more volume. If we get more volume, then this pattern is most likely going to break out like a lot higher. But all the fundamentals are looking good. We do have some bearish divergence, it looks like, on the MACD. So we need to push a little bit higher in the short term. Looks a little indecisive right now. Hourly just closed. Yeah, ETH has been following Bitcoin for the last few days. Yeah. Yes, sir. So we'll see. I mean, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm hoping for that parabolic run. I'm not going to go over the ETH charts right now because like it doesn't look like a lot of people are interested in ETH, but ETH's in like an upwards channel. And if it breaks that all-time high, I'm telling you, I'm just putting my money where my mouth is. Once it breaks that all-time high, whew, I think it's going to Pump City. That's just what I think. I mean, there's always that race. Yeah, it's not looking good just in the short term, but it's fine. It's chilling. We still got all this room to go. We still got this entire golden pocket to bounce off of, and we'll still be bullish if we bounce off of it. And then ultra bullish is if we just hit the 786 level and then just bounce off. We'll see. But we're chilling. Like I don't know. There's not really any moving averages. Just look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. Look how gorgeous that cross is. That's just straight gorgeous right there. That's a bullish cross right there. And then what was that other? We were looking at another time frame, or was this the time frame that we were looking at? I think it was that we were looking at the EMAs earlier, where I was like, we got this, and then we're about to hit this as long as the price action holds. Pretty sure. But I am a little concerned that we did get this not this golden cross. We did get this bullish cross, and then we didn't see any volume continuing it. That shows consolidation. ETH is maxed. Yeah, we will see. I haven't been looking at ETH like I'm on Bitcoin charts, but I'm possibly for sure. I mean, yeah, it probably is maxed. Configuring in Bitcoin dominance is probably. But we'll see. I just put 2 into ETH right now, so we'll see. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I mean, I got my money. I can't tell you to invest, and I don't want you guys to like, you know, lose money or whatever. But that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm in ETH. I'm in a long position. I'd rather have you buy it because if you're buying it, that's better than longing it potentially because it's less risky. For sure. Whenever somebody's like, you know, should I buy? Should I? Whatever. When it's risky, but like it looks really good, it's the time to buy. Like, you know, the charts were really looking good like 30 or 40 minutes ago when I entered into this long position, and there wasn't any real patterns that I was looking at, so I should have bought, but I went on really low leverage and I was like, I'll just cost base average into a position. Dang, it's hitting this area as potential support, but it looks like it broke through it a little bit. It's huge. Very interesting. Yeah, we're just consolidating like crazy. We need some bullish momentum. I should have bought it earlier though. It is what it is. I don't know what it's trading at right now. But, like I told you yesterday, like we needed to see that candlestick close. That was huge. And I mean, anybody that had any sort of credibility in the space would tell you the same thing. We needed to see that monthly candlestick. Let's see. I couldn't find any UX exchanges to try and get into XRP earlier. Mad about that. What is it at? I don't know what it's at. It was at 58 cents earlier. US exchanges. Is KuCoin, is that not? I don't know if KuCoin. I guess KuCoin is not a US exchange. I got debriefed. I had some people tell me what they were, but I can't remember. I wasn't interested. Uh, it's like Flip or something. Some weird name exchange that they were in. Yeah, but if you want to go the safe route and go US exchange, I think as a US citizen, I think I got KuCoin. I think they just take a minute to do. The thing is that if you go with a US exchange, they're going to do know your customer laws. And so they're going to make you get XRP 66 cents right now. They are really pumping it. And like I told you guys, that they're planning on pumping it Monday. So today, at least where I am in the world, it should be yeah. So Monday, they're supposed to be pumping it tonight. So like in a long time from now, like almost like 40, 20, what is it? Like 21 hours from now, they're supposed to be pumping it. A lot of people have been pumping it early, and that makes sense. Like they want to get in early. Like the thing about Dogecoin, everybody in the space knew that was just crap. But the people that get in at the bottom, they're always the ones that benefit from massive pumps. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. It's 8:30 Eastern, yeah. Is at least what I was told by multiple people, what I've seen online and stuff. And then I guess they're doing silver. But I think the silver thing is more of a scam than anything. Like the just the whole like Wall Street bets, silver manipulation thing. I think somebody just had a big bag of silver and said, I can't say what bank I'm working for, but if you guys shorted or if you guys long silver, like everybody's shorting it. So like if everybody's shorting it, then why would you long it? It doesn't really. I don't know the Wall Street bets part. It just didn't make sense to me. But I saw like the text or whatever that or whatever the original comment was where they're supposed to be longing silver, which is fine. I mean, silver contracts like I talked about before. I think in the beginning of this stream, I actually had a video of me talking about how gold was manipulated, and now it's really being talked about all throughout the space. But now they're talking about silver manipulation. But a lot of it, there's a lot of different like explanations for it. A lot of people, it's like when they made it illegal to own gold, back in the 60s, um, and when Nixon took us off the gold standard. They're trying to get power back to the United States dollar is like the ethical thing, is what they're saying. It's like that they're purposely suppressing the price of gold so that people don't put their money into gold and they put their buying power into the US dollar and don't lose faith. One of the things that I'm concerned about, which I've never heard anybody in crypto talk about, but it's absolutely massive, is I own two ledgers. I've told you guys a few times on the channel that I own two ledgers. But regardless, I think everybody that has at least $5,000 in crypto should guaranteed get a ledger, and it's just such a good hedge, like in case they do try and make crypto illegal. Because if they try and make it crypto illegal, and if it's anything like when they made gold illegal, they're gonna force you to sell it back for pennies on the dollar. And then as soon as they brought gold back, as soon as they made gold legal again, it just soared in price, and you know it was ridiculous. And just like you didn't have to give up your gold, like technically when it was made illegal, because you could just hold on to it. You know, if you have your Bitcoin on a ledger device, because if they make it illegal, they're gonna take it off exchanges. Like if you have it on Robinhood, that's all good and fine, but not your keys, not your crypto. Um, that's just my 2 cents on, all that. We're talking about Wall Street bets, market manipulation, and then silver, and that just reminds me of gold. And I never hear anybody talk about that, but that's massive, I think. Let's see. Wall Street bets is smart. Yeah, I was just talking about that with a buddy. The way that they have it like set up at 8:30, like there's nobody. It's literally just gonna be the bots unless the hedge funds stay behind because they're planning to short it. Do you know any good resources on how to receive airdrops? Airdrops like what is it called? Spark? Was it Spark that was an airdrop for Was it Spark that was the airdrop for XRP? What happens if the ledger hardware breaks? So what do you mean by what happens if like how would it, like what do you think is like gonna break on it? Like if you like break it, you can get another ledger device, and as long as you have the seed phrases, then you're good. You never give the seed phrases to anybody. There was a hack on Ledger that was huge. Was that like a month ago or something, or 2 months ago? Um, Crap, we're just in a downtrend right now. We need to find some support. We need to get some volume going. Let's take a look at some divergences, see if the hourly's doing a divergence. Read my comment above. Oh, Uniswap did an airdrop. That was not. Oh, Wall Street is smart. Um, what do you mean Wall Street's smart? Like just like how they manipulate markets, or like what specifically? Um, you think that they're gonna outsmart XRP holders? They could, for sure. I was talking about that on the channel. Yeah, Uniswap did a drop like when they first started. Um, like when they like what was it? Like when they first like I think launched their IPO, they did a drop back when Uni was like $3, and basically they airdropped tokens to everybody that was using the platform. The more that somebody used their platform, the more tokens you got, Uni token. So a lot of people got free tokens. I don't know if you're saying that there's going to be another uh, airdrop and that you're looking to get for it, but or if you're just talking about like that Uniswap drop that they had, that airdrop. XRP is a dumb pump, I think. XRP is centralized and most of it is owned by Ripple still. I talked about that a little bit, yeah. That they own a lot of tokens. I don't know if they can, it's above. Oh, I think all these new pumps like Doge are just a distraction. Wall Street cooked up so many people would lose interest in. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, I like that kind of thinking for sure. Definitely could be, definitely. I mean, because you got to understand, like, and it seems like you do, that they're still on the hook for all that money. They shorted it, so they still owe money. Like, they still got to buy those longs, or they still got to buy that stock back because they shorted it. So, the higher, like, they can delay it, but they're on margin. So I don't know, like, if the bank's, like, gonna be like, you're liquidated or whatever, you owe us money, and then I don't know how that's gonna work with their margin. But yeah, they got liquidated for sure, probably. But they got to pay that back. So I don't know if they worked out a deal with the banks or whatever, where they're like, can we just wait till the price comes down for us to buy these shares back. But well, I have no idea how that's gonna play out. Like that's ridiculous. Yeah. We have to meet certain before we take a snapshot of wallets that participate in whatever is needed to do so. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, no. I'm talking about airdrops on how to receive free crypto in the future. I know there is an ETH grant coming up in March. You should just, when you hold them, they should just airdrop them to you from your wallet, like whatever, as long as you own the crypto, at least that's my understanding of it. Um, is that if you whatever you hold, like if you hold what is it? If you hold like I think even on Coinbase wallet, I didn't hold Uni when the Uni tokens dropped, and then my XRP was on Bybit when the Spark tokens dropped. Let's see. Let's look at the divergence potentially. Alright. Looking good right there. Looking good right there. And then low. Yeah, it's looking good so far. And then yeah, it's looking good on the hourly. Okay. Let's pull back up market cipher, take that out. Some do, but you need to do other stuff for others. Okay, for sure, for sure. Yeah, because I remember Spark. I remember when Spark came out, and like I said, I just had mine on Bybit, but I don't remember any specific instructions. And I know for sure that Uniswaps was a surprise. Nobody was expecting it. It was like a gift. Potentially finding support right there. We really need to see something bullish happen. We need to see volume trend back up. Volume is just low. And unfortunately, I was saying this earlier, but I was expecting Bitcoin dominance to keep going down. And it looks like Bitcoin dominance, we'll see how Bitcoin dominance is interacting. Shoot. Bitcoin dominance is going down a little bit. What is that, the 15? Jeez. Sketchy. Yeah, I mean, if it hits that, it's gonna, altcoin season could be confirmed. So it'd be a fight between Bitcoin and altcoin season. Bitcoin season or altcoin season? Because if Bitcoin pumps, it could just wreck it. Let's see. Gonna zoom in. I'm a big ETH guy. I've been following these things. I didn't hear about the ETH airdrop. What are they airdropping on ETH? Maybe I did hear about it. I don't remember though. I don't remember hearing about it. What are they airdropping on ETH? Trying to think. Like, what would they be? Are you talking about like they're switching? They're switching from the old miners to proof of stake. Is it going to be like the new tokens? The new ETH tokens? Who was that one that we had? Whenever I was on Bybit, yeah, was it Bybit? No, whenever I was on Binance, there were some times when I was having to trade tokens, and it would be like the old coins or the new coins, and like they would just automatically airdrop you new coins. I don't know if that's what you mean. Potentially like new Ethereum tokens, like the same, like you essentially get like upgraded Ethereum tokens. Is that the airdrop? That's the only thing I could think of. And we moved to 2.0 a little bit ago. I don't know. Is that what you're talking about? Potentially? Let me find it. You gotta participate in a grant. Void talks a lot about it. Oh, this is the guy that I was talking about when he was talking about how he was really into ETH. He was saying that was his number one project, and fuck all coins. I mean, I don't know. I'm a big ETH guy. Just in the short term at least. I mean, I used to be a Bitcoin maximalist for the longest time, but when I looked into Cardano, like, I mean, blockchain technology is just such in its infancy stage, and if anything has the ability, like, is really doing a lot of good work with what they're trying to build on their platforms. Like, and they basically have it set up so that if anybody that's a developer in blockchain wants to come, they can build the next biggest, V chain or um, what is that one that I used to get? I can't think of them off the top of my head, but like the next big crypto, like like it, it's like what we say when we talk about altcoins. It's that the next biggest altcoin, it might not even be around yet. It might not even be created yet because technology is so new. Like there could be emerging altcoins as this cycle, as this bull market comes in, and it looks like it's going to continue because we got that good monthly candle close. And as we continue to see what we're seeing, like the next gen, the best, has the potential to be built on top of Cardano, and like they're saying they're gonna fix Ethereum gas fees, but I used to be a Bitcoin maximalist, but like it's like what Warren Buffett says. It's like diversification. Like, you diversify, and like Bitcoin is perfect for store of wealth. And right now, it's a giant wealth transfer because it's so massively undervalued, and there's just so much demand for it with everything going on in the world right now. But like, he wasn't saying like diversifying random things. He was saying like diversify. It's Bitcoin and ETH. The rest is irrelevant. I kind of agree with you, and I like the vibe. I really like the vibe, and that's more so the vibe on this channel. We're not just gonna do like a bunch of mid caps. Like I held small positions of like synthetics and Aave and stuff back in the day, um, and they're doing really good right now. But they were small positions. But I'm also well, I mean, what do you think about Polkadot? What do you think about Cardano? Because on this channel, we massively pump them. Like, I think Cardano's good. The only problem I have with Dot is I just have a hard time staking it. But I love Polkadot. And I think, the main argument for Polkadot is really like, they're trying to do that interconnectability with blockchain, and they don't have a lot of competition. I mean, technically, um, Atom's competition for it, but it's not really comp. Like, I mean, ETH has Cardano, and Cardano has ETH as competition, and they're both massive competition for each other. But Dot doesn't really have any comp. So like, I agree with you in the sense that it's like don't go into like all these like small cap coins, like all these random coins, but and then potentially VeChain's okay, like if you really want to get a coin. When Warren Buffett also said there's no point to diversifying. He said a lot of things. Yeah, I get you. I get you. But he was saying like diversify in different like market sectors. So like you'd have like your um I get you though where you coming from. He said like like different sectors like so you can take advantage of different sectors. So like it's not necessarily like put all your money into like all these different altcoins to diversify to lower your risk, but so that you take advantage of the anti-inflationary sector, which obviously is Bitcoin, and then also like the decentralized application platforms, which would be like Cardano or Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like that's kind of what you're thinking too. Ethereum's just, I talked to some really some guys, like some, older guys, like some software developers that are just really cut and dry, like really, like they're not about the crap, they're not about all the opinions, they're really cut and dry fact kind of guys. And you know what they tell me is they say, listen, like I understand the argument behind Bitcoin, but every time I hold ETH has been outperforming Bitcoin every single time I hold that. And when you look at the data, when you look at the history, ETH, it's higher risk, higher reward. Bitcoin might hit a 5x, ETH might hit an 8x. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying on this bull run or anything like that. In the immediate short term, we're looking at like 50,000 potentially for Bitcoin. We'll see if that's still in the cards. And then ETH could hit 28K before Bitcoin hits 50,000. We'll just see how the pumps works, like how it plays out. Let's see what we got. ETH grand round 9 date. Alright, true. What I'll say is BETH and Bitcoin have improved. The rest have not. Yeah, that's the thing. I just have faith in Hopkinson, Charles. But you're right, and I literally say that about Polkadot too. Is it really hasn't proven itself. The only thing is that it's very promising, just because, and I agree with you, but just that it's very promising because look at it. We said that it would potentially do that. That's really bullish. That is really bullish. It found support on the 786. That's really bullish. But Polkadot and Cardano, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, like, Polkadot and Cardano, they have the most like developer activity. Like, they're really, like, I agree with you. They're not as proven. They don't have the community. Cardano literally does not have the community. It's, still waiting to finalize Goguen, but like not even close to the community that, like there's no arguing with you on that. Like when you look at all the ERC20 tokens on the Ethereum network, obviously Ethereum has a healthy community. And and that Vos token guy, he was saying the exact same thing. It's not arguable. That is the fact. The only thing is, you have to speculate a little bit in investments, in the sense that you have to, be, when you talk about investments, usually the market is always factoring in everything. So whatever a stock is trading at is what the market evaluated it at. So, you always got to, think, well, I don't think the market, and you got to speculate and have your own reasons why you think that, it's potentially higher. And, and the same with cryptocurrency. All the coins are valued at, when you value out all the risk, when you value out all everything considered, they're worth what they're worth right now. So you have to like look at the market. And so I'm speculating a little bit, and I'm saying, like I'm looking at like the activity that the Cardano chain has, and all the fundamentals, cross chain compatibility, like that's just absolutely massive. The fact that they want to use, and so I'm speculating a little bit, and I think that, yeah, Cardano definitely has the potential. I'm not just saying that out, without anything. There's a lot of activity on the Cardano like developer side. They have a lot of really good developers. 30-minute looking bullish. Smaller second candle, long wick. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at 30-minute. Yeah, I agree with you. We got a bullish engulfing. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I love that wick right there. I love that wick. That looks really good. I like that wick. I really like that wick. That's a lot of buying pressure right there. If we can get a close on this bullish engulfing, I mean, I get it, but it's the fundamentals of it. I'm going to call it a bullish engulfing because it is engulfing the previous price action that's bearish. So, that I love that. It's looking good, looking bullish. We're looking good. We're just consolidating, really. You know what I'm saying? We just need something to push that volume up. Let's see. Let's take a look at the volume. Take this with a grain of salt. This is on the 1 minute. Especially when we're going up. At least in the immediate short term. Let's take a look. Yeah, looking good. Look at it bounce off the 200 on the 1 minute. That's cute. That is cute. I like that a lot. Crap. Do we have to redraw it? How does it look? Should be good. We can redraw it if we need to. No problem at all. But look at it bounce off the 200 right there. Got some crosses. Let's see how those crosses are looking on some higher time frames. Was this the book? I can't see a picture. I haven't slept. Yeah, I mean I'm tired too. It's 3 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. I'm freaking. I just like when price action like this happens. Like you got. It's like. But I must ride this pump. I'm literally the same way. I'm literally the same way. Yeah, we just want to see that higher high break in the immediate short term. Let's see. Yeah, we just want to see this break right here. But we're looking really good. Looking really good. Looking really good. I like that. It's just the volume for me is not. Like I said, we got to get something bullish. And that's why I'm looking for crosses potentially. On moving averages. Oh, there we are. There we are. So what do we got right here? Is this let me get my, that's the 100 and the 200. So the 100 is a little bit slower, like it's a lot slower, it's the second slowest, but it is on the 15 minute, so it's relatively slow, relative to a small time frame. So we're waiting for this bullish cross right here. That could potentially push the price up, pump it. And then I want to see, if we can if we can break these highs, I want to see how the market reacts to that. If we can get some pumpage, if we can get some more volume in. If not, I'm not gonna pull my trade. I would just be concerned, with this right here being resistance. I'm hoping that we break this, we go up. This isn't a level right here. This is just where we drew the. If you see this gray line, that doesn't mean anything. Besides, that this is the previous. Let's see, that's perfect. All right. So essentially, what I'm hoping is the price action comes up, or this is like best case scenario. I'm giving you the two scenarios. First scenario, we come up, we break this level right here, market responds positively, we break through this level. That would be massive. This is a massive level that we're looking at right now. Scenario number 2, we hit this area, we get rejected off of it. And then we're potentially looking at this as resistance and this as support. And we'll see. But that's the game plan. So it looks like we do have some moving averages crossing, potentially coming up. That's the thing, like as Bitcoin consolidates, like at these higher levels, as it holds these higher levels, people think that's bad. Lets the RSI cool off, and because we were down lower on every single moving average, it gives the moving averages the ability to cross potentially, which is huge. Cross bullish. Volume's just not good. That's the one thing I'm really concerned about is volume. Volume is not it right now. I'm really concerned about volume. Everything else looks good. Everything else looks, I mean, I wish I was above this. Price action was above this, but everything else looks good. See if we find some support right here. Could just be some slippage in the market. Potentially. some sellers slipping. Although usually you see that on the Bybit charts, but alright, that looks pretty good. Not exactly, but yeah, it looks decent. It looks like we just wicked this, like looks good. So potentially what we would do is we would put a trend based fib up on this. So you go to right here, trend based fib. So not a Fibonacci retracement, but a trend based. Hit that right there. Hit that right there. Then hit this one right here. And I'll just put it right here so that it's not affecting the price action, so we can still see the price action. We're looking good. We just broke above the golden ratio right here, the golden pocket. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at us bounce right. Guys, this price action is just looking gorgeous. Like, I get we're consolidating, but on this channel we're not tripping. Like, there's probably people, you know, that are out there that are tripping right now. We are not tripping. We're just consolidating, cooling off. We need to see that volume pick up. That's what we're looking at. But look at us hit that fib area just perfect. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Look at us come down. Boom. We're out of it. Gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous on the fib. Gorgeous. Again, like this is looking good. I'm telling you, these price actions looking good. I just want to see more volume. Give me more volume. Give me more volume. Yeah, I mean, I don't like to see this. I want to see this, you know, I want to see this. We need to see more volume. That's what we need to see. And then the charts look gorgeous. Sorry about that. I don't know how that sounded on the mic, but we hit that fib perfect. Alright, that's not the volume I was at. I know I asked for volume. I mean the other volume. I mean the green volume. That's fine. We're just consolidating. We're good. We're not spooked on this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Looking good. Looking good. Look at that. Huge. Ginormous. That's what we want to see. Looking good. Look at it wants to pivot. Looking good. Whew. Look at that bounce. Gorgeous. We are looking good, guys. I just want to see more volume, but like we're already seeing more volume relative since I said that. So I really can't ask for anything more than what we're seeing right now because we are looking good. That is so funny. Elon, we need volume. Elon's the richest man in the world right now, so it's like, that's right, I agree. Volume is trash. Yeah, that's literally. I mean, we can talk about how bullish the charts are all day long, but if volume doesn't come in to support, you know, it's like what we say all the time in some of the trading groups I'm in. It's like we can play out a head and shoulders, we can play out a double bottom all day long, but if there's not the volume to back up that, it's just an idea at the end of the day. It's looking good. Looks like we're getting that curvature, it looks like. It's looking good. I mean, we're getting more volume relatively speaking than we have been, especially, and it's not necessarily showing up right here. It's showing up on the volume momentum indicator right here. Dang, we just needed one little tick to start an uptrend. And the problem is a lot of people that were like had their limit orders right there, they already got filled. So I'm surprised that it's bouncing. Is that our massive fib area or is that just a smaller fib? Is that our massive fib that it's breaking into? Come on, Bitcoin. Damn. Damn, Bitcoin. I mean, you can hit it, that's fine. I mean, if you want to break our, if you want a downtrend consolidation into the, usually the VPRs, there we go. Damn. Is this a, looks like a perpetuation of, but this is on the 1 minute, and this is literally the 20 crossing the 50. That's not as substantial. And it looks like they're about to push the 20 into the to the 100 moving average. Another bearish cross potentially. Yep, there it is. Nice, nice. The fact that we're getting this cross and the price is moving up is bullish. I'm going to put the Bollinger Bands on. Not that we really need them. But if I'm going to be on the 1 minute chart, I'm going to put the Bollinger Bands on. I'm about to fall over the keyboard. I know, we need something, we need some exciting. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, let's put the Bollinger Bands on. Not that we're really going to need them. It's not like, you know, there's a lot of volatility. Yeah, we got that 20 over the 100. And then the fact that, I guess it did dump it. I was gonna say it's more of a consolidation, it's more of a bullish idea. We are losing momentum off the selling pressure, but it looks like it's riding that band down, which is not good, especially on the 1 minute. Yeah, we need to see more volume. Moss volume. Poor food war. Let's see what we got. It doesn't look like it's really grabbing onto anything, so I think we're going to keep dumping. I need to go to the higher time frames, look at the moving averages, get the moving averages pulled up on the higher time frames. Go to Amazon real quick, put chart patterns, trading desks. It's not this one. Sounds like a book, but with a bit title. Matches the yellow. Alright, I'll look for you for a second. Let's see. Just give me 1 second, boys. Paste. No, it's not this one for sure. And then let me just double check on Amazon. No, it's not it. I'll get it for you tomorrow for sure. My phone's literally just dead again. Like I was saying, like before you even came on the stream, I was like, my phone just died. I literally made a trade on Ethereum and my phone died. And I'm like, it's whatever. We're low on leverage, and I was cost base averaging in. And right now, I'm not willing to like put any more to my position. Right now, I want to see a return in volume. Even though the charts look good, it looks like we could possibly be forming some bearish MACD divergences. Let's look at those moving averages on the higher time frames. So we got the 1 minute. I'm looking for some potential support. Like where is, oh, there we go. There we go. Could hit it. Could find support. That's the 5 minute. That's the 5 minute EMA 50. That's what that yellow one is. Like I said, the white's the lowest at 20. The second lightest color, yellow, is 50. The third lightest color is the 100. And then the darkest color, which is purple, is the 200. Just so you guys know my color scheme for my moving averages. I try to make it as simple as possible, and it's always going to be whether I'm looking at the MA or whether I'm looking at the EMA. It's always going to be the same. Alright, we potentially have support right here at this. This is the 50 MA. It's right in the bands, it looks like. Let's see. I may pick it up as a reference just because people gave it a 5-star and said simple. I mean, yeah, I mean, the other one's kind of a bore, but like, it's got a lot of words and it's really well written. But like, yeah, I mean, like, you really just need straight to the point. And I cover trends a lot on this channel, so I don't think you really need the trend part. Because you can never underestimate the trends. We can't tell the difference between the colors. It's either blue or yellow. It's either blue, yellow, green, or red. Okay, I'll just let you know. So this one right here, MA50. I'll just tell you. I won't give you the colors. Oh, hopefully we don't back test. This is the EMA 50. Hopefully we don't back test that as resistance. That would not be good. How's Bitcoin dominance looking? I just gotta check this for a second. You guys know I'm quick with BTCD. We just literally, it's like a huge part of the market. Like when we talk about crap, this is what I'm talking about. And when I say, the reason why we are falling so much, the reason we don't have trading volume. I was talking about this earlier in my earlier chat. I was like, Bitcoin's literally just consolidating because Bitcoin dominance keeps. Everybody's perpetuating this altcoin idea. Crap, we really need. It looks like BTCD is gonna win. It looks like BTCD is gonna win. It really does. It looks like, because if Bitcoin dominance hits this point right here, I might have to close out a trade. I have to look at the trade potentially. Or no, well, I'll think about it in a second. Frick, I gotta move that candle back. But if Bitcoin breaks that, I gotta go to bed. Most likely we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just trading this with everybody else. I gotta stay up and trade this. We don't sleep on this channel. If someone's stressing about the price action, if the price action needs to be talked about, we're gonna talk about it. Shoot. So essentially we're looking right here at this level right here. If it breaks this level right here, we are in trouble. As far as like a Bitcoin or Ethereum trade, potentially more so Bitcoin than anything. It's just the volume's not there. I think it's done. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, it's Bitcoin dominance. As Bitcoin dominance keeps trending lower and lower, they're trying to put money in Bitcoin. It's alt season. People are perpetuating alt season, and is it time to buy or sell Bitcoin? I mean, for the long term, monthly candle close was good. I don't want to give you financial advice, but like if it was me personally, and if you were holding for the long term, we got a good monthly candle close. So I told you to wait till the monthly candle close, and it looks good. And I told you if you got the monthly candle close, not a financial advisor, but if we got the monthly candle close, we were looking good. And so, I mean, for the long term, yeah, it's looking good to buy. Not that that's what I'm saying. Hypothetically, because you know how the laws are with finances. But I'm getting ETH because I think ETH's going to outperform. Because if Bitcoin dominance continues to fall, that's going to be good for ETH. Whereas, and ETH's already undervalued. And if Bitcoin just continues to consolidate, it's coming back. Nope, volume is going again. Alright, I'm out. Yeah, nice to see you. Definitely mad respect on the name. I'm just gonna be, yeah, nah, for sure, you're good, you're good. I'm just gonna be trading this, but it looks like, yeah, it's gonna consolidate. We could potentially hit this level, but there's no saying that we're not just gonna hit this level and consolidate back up. And it looks like Bitcoin dominance is gonna win. It looks like we're gonna hit that level. Bitcoin dominance is gonna continue to fall. Bitcoin's gonna continue to consolidate. We got this double top idea right here potentially playing out. It's just such consolidation. We might get a retest of this upper trend line right here. So I'll be looking at those ideas. I'll be back tomorrow though to cover everything. Frick. Anybody else in the chat? I'm gonna be bored covering this consolidation. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. Let me know. We're constantly setting low, lower low. It's definitely we're consolidating downwards right now. And yeah, these formations are not good whatsoever. You got this hump right here, and essentially what you would do, so you'd go like this. You'd take this tool. If you were like a professional trader and you were in a trading group, you'd take this tool, you draw it like this, draw this one like this, and then you would put, I know you might not be able to see it, I'll give it to you in a second, and then a high, so you draw an H right there, and then you draw LH, which is lower high. Alright, let me see if I can switch the tool. Ask me any questions. If there's anybody out there has any questions, let me know. I'm here for you. Price is going to be boring. So, alright, you should be able to see that. So essentially you have this high, lower high, potentially a double top. I don't like the distance on that if we are trading a double top. Potentially this would be the neckline. Neckline broke. Looks like we're, dang. What are we even catching? I don't know what we're catching to find support. Maybe I'm missing something. Not previous price action. Maybe it just looks like maybe we're consolidating at that level. Maybe there's a moving average that we temporarily bounced off of. Kind of looks like a long squeeze idea. Potentially. Dang. We're looking good on these momentum waves. Dang. I'm tired. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if anybody's in the stream so I know like to keep going. Cause like, I mean, I put a really low leverage on Ethereum, man. So like I'm chilling. And if Bitcoin dominance drops, like everything I did was already calculated. Let me know if there's anybody in the stream. Do we find support on this? No, we didn't find support on that line. Alright, you guys got that idea, so I'm going to take this idea out. I just wanted to draw it for you, get it in writing so you guys see what I'm talking about. Alright, let me know if there's anybody else in the chat. Like, comment if you're in the chat and you want to hear my perspective on Bitcoin or anything, or else I'm gonna dip just because it's consolidating. I need to charge my phone and then I'll just reassess the market or whatever. But it's just not worth it. Bitcoin had a bullish monthly close, and alright. Keep going, really helpful. Alright, I got you, bro. So essentially we're looking at this, essentially we had this idea right here. So we're looking at this as potential resistance. So we're looking at this level right here. Are we going to hit this level and then go down? That's going to be bearish. Hope. So that's exactly what we're looking for. We have a bearish retest right there. So essentially we hit this level right here. We hit it. It's resistance. We're moving down lower. And then essentially what we'd be looking for is breaks of these levels, but like it's not even that big of a deal because we've already set so many lower lows in this trend. Low, 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 low. You know what I'm saying? So the bulls really got to show up here and push this price up because we just had a bearish retest. Essentially what just happened is we just tested this area as potential resistance, and basically Bitcoin's price action is like, no, we can't hit above this, and we went down. Not a good sign for Bitcoin. Not a good sign. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so we could potentially, what we're talking about now is Bitcoin's price is heading lower. And then essentially to confirm this, you would want to close on the 5 minute. So if the 5 minute closes and we're still like that, the more and more candlesticks we close, like whether it's the 30 minute, the hourly, the 4 hour, the more we close, the more bearish this becomes. So right now we're looking for a close for it to become more bearish on the 5 minute. We're potentially finding support on this moving average right here, the EMA 20. Could potentially find support on the MA 50, which is that one right there. And so essentially what we're going to be doing is as the price drops, potentially we're going to be looking for areas where it's going to find support. And we want to find something very bullish, or we want to return to volume that we're not seeing right now. We want to return to volume, and right now it's trending downwards. If we can get a return to volume and we can get some bullish momentum, if we can get some bullish ideas, then potentially the price could come back. But right now it looks like it's in a downtrend, right? Let me see. Let me zoom out. I'm so tired, dang. Oh, there it is. So tired. Alright, we good. Yeah, so right now we have a doji. That's just some indecision. You do have higher lows, but don't be fooled. Like, it's just in the immediate short term. That doesn't mean anything. So yeah, essentially we're looking at these different moving averages on different time frames for support. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. Let's see what BTCD is. I gotta look at BTCD, Bitcoin dominance, because this is where all the money's going. I always look at it just for a second, because I have that line that we have. Whew. Not looking good, Bitcoin. Not looking good. We got a green dot on Market Cipher, but it's on the 5 minute. Take it with a grain of salt. Alright. So again, we're looking at this level right here. If it's trending down, if we hit this level right here, what it looks like we're going to, altcoin season is going to continue. I have a rest, man. It looks like it will take a while for something to happen. Are you sure? I can keep going. I don't mind. Like, if I'm helping somebody, that's all good. So like literally just what's going on right now is let's see. Let me get you set up on here. What is this? Bitcoin Coinbase? Oh, there we go. It's like, all right. So essentially, the ideas we're looking at is potentially we're consolidating down right now, and we really need to find like a massive support level that we can bounce off of and some bullish momentum behind it. So essentially, we could hit this Fibonacci retracement area right here. This is the 0.618 level. We could basically consolidate down into these levels down here, bounce off of here, and then continue higher. And then, if that area fails, then we would essentially head down to this level right here, which is the 0.5 area right here. And if, we would consolidate down, most likely is what it looks like. If we find support, if we hit this area, bounce above it, looking good. And then if we were to break that level and go down to this level, this is the 3.382 level. And if we were to hit this level, and if we were to bounce off of it, that would potentially be a good sign, and it's twofold right here. It's really twofold. So this is a really key area to be looking at right now. This is the point. This is at, I'm not even going to tell you the level. I'm just going to tell you the price action. Maybe you write it down, maybe you don't, whatever. Don't matter to me. 33,170. This level is not only the last resistance area that we would look for before we start having an idea of a potential reversal, but it's also one of the lows, the local lows, like in the relative short term. So if we break that area, it would be massive, because it's both where we would start to be thinking about a reversal, and this would basically give it the juice for that. Out of the freaking gate, that's crazy. So I mean, if Bitcoin pumps like that, that can negate the Bitcoin dominance. If Bitcoin hits strong pumps like that, that could totally negate Bitcoin dominance, and potentially, yeah, looking good, looking good. So essentially, what we would do right here, if I was like, right into the game, like I'm right in the game with you guys, train live with you. So what I'll do, what I want to see, is essentially you would draw this right here, you would draw this right here, and then if you look at it really closely, just so you see what I'm doing, you got this candlestick right here, you got one touch point, two touch points. Let's draw this a little bit like that. There we go. Right? Got it. Draw like that. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so you got 1, 2, 3, and then almost 4 touch points. So essentially this is a downtrend, this is a trend line, and basically it's showing a downtrend. We're looking at this area right here. We want Bitcoin to hit 34,408 and break above it, break above this trend line right here. If it doesn't, and if it comes up to this area, hits it, and then it respects that trend line and moves down, that's going to be bearish. That's essentially going to mean that it's not going to be as good for Bitcoin's price action, at least in the relative short term. You have to remember this is on the 5 minutes, so it's not going to be extremely substantial, but alrighty, let's see what else we got. Let's go to the minute chart, see how volume is. That volume candlestick saved us right there, and nice. And then essentially to like continue that bullish momentum, essentially we just want we want candlestick closes above this what is this called, 0.618 level. So we want like we'll start on 1 hour, but if we can get up to a 4 hour, that would be great. And then again, yeah, we're just looking at this line. What we don't want to do is I mean, you got the sentiment. And then also it lines up perfectly with a lot of this previous price action right here. So you got the downtrending level of resistance potentially, and you got the previous price action support, is it support flipped resistance? Yeah, you got some resistance right here. You got some support ideas right there. Yeah, so. And it starts showing heavy on VPR. So VPR, previous price action, resistance, flip, support. So this is really the critical area we're looking at right now. We'll see how Bitcoin's price interacts with it. If it breaks above it, good for Bitcoin. Breaks below it, like if it hits it and gets rejected, not good for Bitcoin. And then market cipher, what we're looking for. Volume's looking okay. We want to see this come up a little bit. This is starting to trend up. I like that. This is wider. I want to see a little bit fatter, but it's looking decent. I want to see this yellow come up. I want to see it come up a lot. Yellow waves aren't looking good. And this is all in the 1 minute. And then this is looking decent. We got a curve. We want this to curve up a little bit more, but it's looking decent right now. This momentum wave's looking good. And then this wave, we're looking at this wave compared to this wave right now. So we want this wave to be higher. So we want some more price action going up, obviously. It looks like it was riding the upper band, and are we gonna find support on that moving average? Maybe this moving average? No, maybe. Alright, so we got this red dot. We essentially want to look at this red dot right here. Look at the blue on it. Oh, there's the 200 right there. Looks like you might find support on that. And we broke support on the 200 on the minute. Alright, so we gotta go to the 5 minute. So 34,400 can be critical. Let's take a look. 34,400. Oh, like around that area for the upper trend line right here. Just in the immediate short term. It's not like we take it level by level. Oh yeah, this is looking really bearish. Just on the 1 minute. We still haven't broken that uptrend that we previously set though, even though it kind of is in a bigger downtrend. But yeah, this level right here, there's a lot stacked up on it. Potentially, if we hit those levels. Like VPR is coming down because the price action's coming down, but yeah, VPR and previous price action. So, I mean, these levels are on like the 5 minute, the 1 minute. So like in the grand scheme of things, it's just a little blip. You know, we're taking it minute by minute. It's not like the absolute end of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's just like in the immediate short term. That's what we're looking at. Do you want some more long-term price analysis? I mean, it's really, we're trying to take it level by level, and that's the way to do it. But let me zoom out a little bit for you so you get a little bit of perspective. Go 4 hour. I was just planning on trading this, but like, you know, the guys were saying like there's just not volume really to trade it. So essentially, we broke out of this consolidation pattern right here. Right now, we retraced, we hit this top, it was looking good, everything on the charts was looking good. And then essentially we retraced, so I pulled out a Fibonacci retracement. And essentially we're just on the top of the golden pocket right now. And then essentially what we're looking for is basically, are we going to retest, down at, what would this be? 33,500. And, if we hit this level and bounce off of it, that would be a bullish retest. Or potentially we break through it and potentially consolidate. And then we're also looking very closely at this upper resistance level, which is going to be clocking in at 34,875. So we're basically looking at this level as resistance, we're looking at this level as support, and then we also have that Fibonacci that we have pulled up that we're looking at. Alright, good night, man. Why is there no volume right now? Everyone's on XRP. LOL. Literally, I think it's got to do with Bitcoin dominance, but that's funny. It literally could be XRP, but like, it literally could be XRP. Let's see Bitcoin dominance just for a second. Yeah, have a good night, bro. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is, oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm in I'm glad I'm in Ethereum. Because this is about to, altcoin season is about to perpetuate. Bitcoin dominance is about to consolidate, or Bitcoin is about to consolidate. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's a very small chance we could just wake this, but like, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's as good as gone. The volume's not here because Bitcoin dominance like is literally tanking off a cliff. And it's going to, and once we break that lower low, that's what we were looking for. That's what everybody's going to be looking for. That's going to be altcoin season right there. Which is sad for me because I'm trying to accumulate more Cardano, and the market is just not giving me the opportunities. Let's see. So, I mean, it's fine, more so like a Bitcoin accumulation type right now, I guess, if you're not longing it. I might buy some Bitcoin maybe. When it consolidates, maybe on a dip. We got massive VPR right here. Alright, let's see how Bitcoin's reacting. And then I really want to see how Bitcoin's going to be reacting. I want to see how Bitcoin's going to be reacting as soon as we get that lower low, because that's going to be massive. We are seeing volume, we're just not seeing the volume we want to see. Nice. Dang, okay, yeah, this is absolute critical level right here. And it's just not looking good any way you slice it. We are trending down. We are really trending down. What's this trend in? And then we're possibly going to be fighting some bearish divergence. Let's see, so 15, let's go 30. And then I'll get an hourly to see if we got some divergence on the hourly. Alright. It's not looking terrible on the 30. Like it is, but it's not like a clear, like a downtrend on the 30. Let me put that fib up to this right here. So what we would do is I'll do two measurements because I think they're both going to be valid. So the first Fibonacci retracement is going to be right here. I'm going to measure this right here. And we'll just do the candlestick as the very first measurement. Look how perfectly that measures up with that wick. literally perfectly. That lower wick right there on the bottom. Both of the wicks. And that is literally the exact area that we need to hold conservatively. Alright. Now let's do wick to wick. We have that room. So yeah, conservatively we need to hold that level. We don't want to see another low. And then this is more of the macro. And we have all the way down to... Wait a second. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're good. Looking good. Yeah, we just don't want to break that wick. Five minute. It's looking like this could be support possibly. Such weak support. Oh, looking a little bit stronger. Oh, looks like we broke that. Oh, we got some support right here. It's looking a little stronger. Did we break the... I don't think we broke the wick. Let's check out this wick. Yeah, we didn't. Did we? I don't think we broke it. No. Because as soon as we break that wick like that, then that starts to reverse the idea of us being so bullish on this ginormous bullish engulfing. Even though it's not engulfing anything, it's just that massive, wick buying pressure. It looks like we did break it. Did we break it? It looks like we did break it. Dang. Alright. Yeah, I guess the next level we're really looking for is, jeez. We're looking for this level right here. Dang, that's low too. I want to see how this stacks up on the monthly, because I know we just got a monthly. But, we're potentially looking for a bounce off of this, consolidation triangle around 33,522. And we have this Fibonacci that we're looking at, the 618 at 33,766. So we'll see how the price action interacts with it. Damn, my laptop's on fire. It's just like hot. Let's see what BTC. Did BTC break? BTC probably did break. What the heck? We got a wick? Is everybody shorting Bitcoin right now? Literally. How's my boy ETH doing? I haven't looked at ETH all night. Just the ETH. Damn. Still haven't broken any of our lower lows entirely. Cute. Doesn't look like anything's really playing out. It's on the 1 hour. Yeah, we're looking good. And then there's all these areas to bounce off of potentially. Yeah, this is looking really good to bounce off of. Alright, we'll see. BTC. Yeah, I mean, that's really what we're looking at right now. I think I'm gonna head out. It's consolidating. It's just so late where I live. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, almost 4:30. Um, we're looking at 33,774. We're looking at 33,513 as potential support. Basically, if we hit this level, bounce, it's looking good. Then I just want to see this trend line break. Um, if we hit this level and then bounce, I just want to see, these two levels of resistance break. And then essentially we're hitting this level, around 35,600 potentially. We'll see what happens. Our measured move is 36,400, but there's no way it's happening without volume. We got the confirmation close on nearly every single time frame, probably even the 12-hour, but ask me any questions right before I go. If you have any questions, please let me know right now because I will be leaving. For tonight, I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll discuss the price action, everything. It's looking, it's just, it's not the end of the world. It's literally just consolidating, and we were really looking for some better entry points. Like, I'm just complacent with my entry point that I have right now in cost-based averaging on low leverage. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, we had a good candlestick close buying Bitcoin right now. Not financial advice, but not terrible, especially if you get these dips. We'll see what happens with it. I'm right about to go, so please ask me a question. If you have any questions, please ask me a question before I go. Alright, so yeah, exactly. Yeah, those are exactly what I'm talking about. And let me get those measurements again. So that was 33.77. I'm so tired I can't even remember. So yeah, right here. So this is going to be the consolidation triangle that we were. So here, let me show you. So I went to the 6 hour. Went to the 6 hour chart. And then I got this price action, and you have right here, you have this high, lower, high, lower, high, but you have this wick right here, and you have a touch point on it. That's what it's called. You have one touch point, and you have this touch point that perfectly lines up with this touch point, and then you have this touch point that lines up with all three of them. So you have a valid downtrend right here, at least on the upper price action. There is an argument to be made that you have starting to, curve into an uptrend on, the downward price action. So essentially it's a consolidation pattern. I don't know if there's any patterns to draw off that. I'm way too tired. But yeah, so you'd be looking at this area and you basically want to see how Bitcoin's going to interact with that area, and you want to see how Bitcoin's going to interact with, what did you say, what was the other one you showed me? What did you say? 33,500. Let me see, 33,500. Yeah, so 33,500 is essentially, it's a Fibonacci retracement area perfectly, and it's also that trend line, and then also, yeah, the fib. Yeah, so those two levels are what we're looking at. We want to bounce off them. If we don't go lower, then patience and waiting for the big push. Yeah, if we don't go lower, patience, then waiting for the big push. Hopefully we'll see the big push. Here's the thing about the big push is it might not come because you got BTCD, Bitcoin dominance. So you'd have to have this is what I was saying earlier. You'd have to have something very, 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 very bullish happen. You'd have to have like, I don't want to say something like a golden cross on the weekly, but I mean, Bitcoin dominance looks like it's like just about to. If Bitcoin dominance just hits this target, this blue line right here, look what it looks like it's exactly gonna do. I mean, it already printed on this 6 hour, this morning star, like this gorgeous morning star, and then it's already downside. Let me see how the monthly charts are looking on Bitcoin before I go. But yeah, so like we'll see if we get a big push, but it looks like Bitcoin's going to be consolidating until after altcoin season is what it's looking like. Bitcoin USD. Then we want to go to the monthly. If you're talking about long term, yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's probably definitely going to be good. You know, we were all in the community. We were concerned about the monthly candlestick close, but it's looking good. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. The monthly candlestick's fine. We got that close at 33 and we're above it. And, you know, we're looking at resistance levels at 33,500. Yeah, we're fine. Long term, we're looking good, at least not bad. And then midterm, you know, it looks like we're going to be consolidating. Looks like, you know, you'd have to look at Bitcoin dominance. I can give you the exact position to look on Bitcoin dominance. So on Bitcoin dominance, the exact point that you'd be looking at is 62.65% because it's a percentage. So, or let me zoom in so I can get like the most precise. Oh, I gotta zoom in on here. Or like 62.64 would be as precise as I can get it. But basically there's a wick down at that area on the higher time frames, like on the 4 and 6 hour. Alright, do you think ETH is going to break the all-time high before Bitcoin or after? I think it's going to break it before, because I think that a lot of people are going to be taking profits and putting them into ETH. And ETH is going to be benefiting a lot. Like once people see that Bitcoin's just consolidating, they're going to look for things like ETH, which is more conservative, but they can put more profits into it because they're going to see bigger gains on it potentially. And then Bitcoin market cap, Bitcoin dominance, like if money is not flowing into Bitcoin, it's going to flow into things like altcoins, which is the whole reason why we look at that measurement for alt season. And technically, Ethereum is an altcoin. So technically, Ethereum should do good in an altcoin season. Now, usually, Ethereum is a large cap. So usually, large caps pump first in alt season, and right now we're on mid caps, moving into small caps. So it's not necessarily the perfect time for Ethereum in altcoin season, but it's still a good time. It's still better. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think, do you think ETH is going to hit all-time highs before or after BTC? Yeah, so, we could consolidate. We just need to see volume on Bitcoin. If we see massive volume on Bitcoin, um, that will obliterate Bitcoin dominance. And if we obliterate Bitcoin dominance and and Bitcoin leads the way, Ethereum's so ridiculously bullish that if we but yeah, I think that's going to be the case because even if Bitcoin does start pumping, ETH is going to pump right with it. So, oh, and yeah, we're so far away from. Yeah, I'm calling ETH for sure is going to hit it first. And when I think ETH is going to hit its all-time high, I think it's going to pump a lot more after that. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Sub to the channel if you're not subbed, and just what is it called? I'll just turn on post notifications just so you know just because I'm live streaming, so it's not going to make a lot of sense for you to watch the videos after it's streamed. Like, you want to be here when I'm live streaming. That's when you're going to get the most value out of my content. So definitely turn on post notifications if you're at all interested. But we're always going to be covering it. I'm on record that I got into a very low leveraged ETH long. So I mean, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. But I wouldn't really recommend that. If you're looking at picking up maybe some Bitcoin or Ethereum, we had a good candlestick close. We had a decent candlestick. Like, it wasn't like bad, but it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. So bull run still should be continuing. So it's looking good. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Anytime I'm down. So ask me questions if you ever have any questions, in the future.